Hello, everybody. Dashing from the future, and I know what you're all thinking. Dashing, why are you talking to us from the future? You don't have anything important for us. Can we just watch the session? And I'd like to let you do that. But before we do that, I just wanted to let you all know around the 1 hour mark to the 1 hour and a half mark, Striker's internet was blipping for the live stream over on Twitch. Some things were sort of missed, some things were not sort of missed. We recovered everything. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that if there's a drop off and the screen goes all wacky, it's not a problem. There's nothing. There's no issues. We cover it all. All right. Enjoy the session. All right. I think announcements are done. I don't think we have anything else going on.
Yeah, nothing really. I mean, time change is big, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think we kind of nailed them all. We're getting pretty proficient at getting all this out there. But with all that said, all that going on, it is Persona
time. I did it in unison at least.
No, what? My brain. Yes,
What
fucking jank buttons being pressed by accident. Okay, we're good. We're here. Hi, hello, we're good. Cut that out. Cut that in post.
Dying over here. You know what? At least he did say it in fair unison, so that was
Yes.
Persona time.
In Discord, listen.
Yeah.
Discordison.
I meant to press my stream marker button and it went to a different channel.
Damn. All good.
Scuff.
All right. Anyway, previously on Persona D&D, you guys got caught in a time loop, so to speak, in the High Forest. You were tracking down, following the runic stone, following your battles with the disciplinary committee issue form, peeps. You fought a few of those, and you began following the runic stone, like I just mentioned. You then realized you were in a loop thanks to Avrif's pretty keen eyesight, keen paying attention skills. And you decided to turn around at some point, and doing so, you discovered a off-beaten path that you would not have noticed otherwise. Following the path down off the road, which, you know, if you're traveling in the forest and you're on a path, it's not wise to walk off the path. But in this case, you guys walked off the, well-known path, or a less than savory path that led to a stone archway that had runic carvings of themselves, and very pointed out by Dane, thanks to his persona, Kronos. He was able to deduce that the writing on the stone was Fey-like in nature and was akin to something known as the Feywilds, which, for you others that were present, was something that was a fairy tale when you were children, something your parents told you about, but you never even thought existed. You began to question what the stone archway meant, what it was. Dane ended up just pushing Avrif through it, falling over through the portal, finding out it was in fact a portal, as Sent, I believe you kind of peered around the side and saw that Avrif was not there. You all then walked through the portal, and you were greeted by the tabaxi, a very shady tabaxi known as Kaalina. Kaalina, through conversation, you discovered was in possession of a necklace that almost attracted like a magnet to the runic stone that you had been following. After getting a closer look at the necklace itself, it appeared as if somebody or something was inside of the necklace itself. Kaalina was not willing to part ways with this necklace, but she was willing to reward you with the necklace should you pass her 4 trials. You guys reluctantly agreed to partake in her trials, but it went well. You guys did okay. Despite the first hiccup in the first trial where Avrif very haphazardly failed on all of your behalf by choosing the Tree of Love as your first key, which was not the correct answer, although thanks to the benevolence of Kaalina, she gave you another chance, and you guys were successful in your endeavor. The second trial of hard work, Avrif and Dane, you guys got down on all fours, crawled through the clover field looking for the one 3-leaf clover in the field of 4-leaf clovers, only to be upstaged by Scent, who found the 3-leaf clover in the center of the field on the book. Avrif, you also made a very healthy snack out of this clover field. And Dane did follow suit. Cyrus, you were also in these trials, but because of your fire elements that you kind of have going on, you didn't want to burn down the field, so you kind of just stood back.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Very environmentally conscious, as
Yes.
I've proven before.
But you did make it through the trial of hard work, and you moved on to the trial of survival, where there were the 4 mushrooms on the stone slab. You were all stricken with hunger pains. Scent, you decided to take a small bite of your mushroom, which led to a very violently ill reaction, which did quite a number to you, very nearly killing you in the process. Left you on the ground, exhausted beyond belief, and poisoned. Dane, however, decided to follow suit, except he ate the whole mushroom whole and was okay. He then proceeded to take Avrif's mushroom and Cyrus's mushrooms and shove them down your throats against your will.
Yeah.
He then sated Scent by feeding him the remainder of his mushroom as well, successfully passing the trial of survival. You moved on to the trial of watchfulness, and you were able to answer the 3 questions successfully on what the 4 trees were in the first trial, what the clover field was comprised of, as well as how many mushrooms resided on the stone in the center of the previous room. You then re-met up with Catalina in that first little grove that you met her in, and she granted you the necklace that you so desired, as well as the blessing of the High Forest, which allowed you to delve deeper into the forest should you wish. All of you gained this blessing. You then parted ways from her after receiving the cherry blossom seeds, Avrif, from the Tree of Love. You did get those seeds. You made your way back to the receptionist, where you all feasted. Your exhaustions washed away. Any health misgivings, poisons or otherwise, were washed away. You then began asking her questions about the pendant, what it could mean, what is inside of it. She seemed intrigued, and she also informed you that it was a prison, and that it would take her time to release the seal of the prison, which wasn't really ideal for you guys, but she said that the guildmaster might have more information about it or be able to do something more for you guys. She tentatively said this while also revealing herself to, that's more likely than not, Vasati. She basically confirmed it for you guys without confirming it for you guys. Asking her questions further about getting to the guild as soon as possible. She reluctantly complied and led you through her secret path to the guild hall, where she revealed herself as just Vasati in her normal visage. And she went and spoke with the guildmaster Zumran Iltodanis and confirmed that he would meet with you all. You then went into his office room. The dark, dim lighting, just the steam lamp filled this room. The guildmaster in his old robes, long white hair, dark black eyes, sitting behind the desk, looked up at you as you walked in from his paperwork, and he asked what he could do for all of you. That is where we ended game. That is where we are beginning game. You guys are in Zumran's office. He just asked you what he can do for you. What are you guys doing?
Is Zumran's his name?
Zumran Iltodanis. I can put it in general or important, either one.
I'm guessing on spelling that shit. Who knows?
Yeah. It's also it is on your sheets that I gave you, the
Okay,
game
cool.
start information. It is on those. Yeah.
Bless
Cool.
the gods for cheat sheets.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll slap it on an important. Master. There you go.
No.
Yeah.
So, let's go. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Taking a breath for a second. For
Yeah.
sure. We've been go. Just standing in the doorway, taking a quick little breath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was so close to spell. Wait, I almost spelled that right. No shot. I did
Nice.
Iltordonis instead of Iltodonis.
Nice.
Ah.
Damn, so close.
Anyways,
Next character.
yeah, next character. Anyways, oh, man. I guess this is kind of Sense shit. So Sense just gonna kind of walk up to the guild leader, like just right in front of his desk, or let's keep it spaced a little bit, about 4 or 5 feet away from his desk.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of head kind of bowed a little lower than normal, just kind of in respect. Which to him, he's kind of just looking down at him.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that you might be able to help us in a bit of an otherworldly issues pertaining to things like High Forest and such by your receptionist.
Ah, I see. You are of that world, then?
This world, but they're newly acquainted with that world. Yes.
Let's just say we are acquainted with that world, not necessarily by choice.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. It is true that perhaps I can help you. What is your query?
There has been some meddling with the world from someone in our world, to our knowledge.
I'm aware.
Involving some people no longer existing.
He looks intrigued when you say that.
Do you know of the Amon family or the Amon? The Amon family.
Quite so. I taught both of your mother and father.
Also, you know of me. That's fair. You probably know everything. Do you know that I have a sister?
A young one, to my knowledge.
Not the twin one.
Was not aware that your parents had twins as children.
Then it's also spread to you. So I'm the only one who knows. Okay. I have reason to believe that she's in here, and he holds out the necklace. Or part of her is here.
He holds out his hand to take it from you.
Yeah, he'll pass it over.
Okay, he goes ahead and he takes it. He looks it over, and his eyes sort of come to light. You can start to see light sort of shining over his eyes, the darkness lighting up. And he looks down at this necklace and looks up at you, and he says, "This necklace is a prison."
Mm.
And then he puts it down on his desk and toils the chain around the amber sphere. It seems somebody has been trapped inside, although the reasons are unknown unless you ask the person inside or whoever did the trapping.
And that's the problem. We don't know who trapped them inside, nor do we know who it could be, as you're saying. And he kind of just starts regaling the whole story about how they got it, where they went, that they went into the Feywild, that we acquired it from a very strange tabaxi, and even the tabaxi herself said that she doesn't know who gave it to her, really, that it was just kind of payment, and that she said that we need to figure it out ourselves.
Yes, Carolina, I am old friends with her. She has been around a lot longer than even I. Such is the way of the Fae. She is not a bad person. She is not an enemy. She just deals in her dealings, and that is it. This necklace, however, the prison, it seems, if what you're saying is true, it acts as a time vortex of some kind, erasing the very existence of those trapped within for all time. Now, there is very complex magic sealing this, as well as very complex magic that went into its creation, and it is likely not from this realm to begin with. It will take me a long time, unfortunately, to break this spell if you wish for me to begin working on it. I cannot say how long it will take me to undo what has been done, but I can do it.
He just kind of puts his hands on like both arms, like both like the back of whatever chair he's like standing next to. It's just like, you can do it. Like you really can do it. You can free whoever's in there. Yes, please.
There are countermeasures to willingness within the necklace. If they are unwilling to come out, then it will be harder. There is perhaps an alternative as well. Although it is much more dangerous a path.
Dangerous as in we're fighting something, or dangerous as in sacrificial?
That is where it becomes unclear, as I do not know the machinations of the inner workings of this necklace and how it came to be, or the locking mechanisms within inside. However, I can send you in to the necklace and you can undo the spell from within.
He's just going to kind of turn back to the other three and kind of just gauge their opinion on everything. What do you think? Do we just go in? Do we just do it? Do we wait? Just go about our days? Or how much are you three willing to risk?
Dane sort of looks at you and he says, I'm game for whatever you think we should do. I mean, it's not a big deal if we go in, you know. Is it going to be dangerous for us? Like, will we get erased too? And he looks at Dane and he says, yes. Oh, looks like Zeph just disconnected. Oh, he had a blackout. Totally random. Rebooting right now. Oh my gosh.
Don't know when internet will be fully back. Do we pause?
Okay.
We pause?
Ooh. Let's ask. Wait.
Oh no, blackout.
I'm hoping it's like a quick, like, turn off, turn on situation. Time to play on your phone, Zeph.
Get on your phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, wait.
We'll pause. Quick momento.
Early break.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Nah. Well, yeah. I mean, if anything, quick little stand up, quick little stretch break. Chat. Quick stretch break. Do it. Go right now. Stand up. I actually need to. I've been at my desk for like 2 hours and I haven't stretched.
Quick stand up. Touch your toes.
Yeah.
Reach for the sky. Do a nice twist, but don't hurt your back like I am.
We're keeping this in the video. This is staying.
This is the unofficial break time of Persona D&D. You can see my hand on screen as I'm stretching.
Wait, I haven't actually stretched like this in a bit. This feels great. Holy shit. See, chat, it's good to stretch with the homies. It's good to do workouts with the homies. It makes you want to do it. Peer pressure.
Peer pressure into stretching.
Yes.
I should probably give you my new PNG for the D&D stuff.
Yes, please.
Ooh.
I thought I already put it in the
Currently I have the one that you typically use. Like the one that you use on your stream.
No, the Twitter post is different.
Oh, so that one I just haven't changed. I just haven't changed the image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm lazy. No, your reactive is your new design. Yeah.
No, yeah, that one I see, yeah.
Yeah, I have that somewhere. I just haven't edited the image. Just trying to give it a bit of like a dynamic look to everybody's shit. And yeah. You standing straight up. He's back!
Hooray!
Everything's all good, homie?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
All good?
I forgot I had to turn my fucking interface back on.
All good.
All good. We're back.
Fucking, yeah,
Oh, okay.
legit no clue what happened. Just went,
Oh, no.
Oh.
yep, just all the power disappeared.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, all
Like
you
that.
really missed was that Sent turned around and started to talk to the other three, like you guys, about your opinions on whether we should go in or not.
Okay, so going where? That's
going-
also...
Into the necklace.
Okay, that's what I also...
Yes.
Got it, cool.
Yeah, he basically said we could go into the necklace if we choose to expedite the whole experience, but it will be dangerous.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
and then Dane asked if they go in, will it erase them from existence as well? And then Zoomerman was about to respond.
Yep.
When you were like, oh, I disconnected.
Gotcha, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So Zoomerman takes a breath. Fortunately or unfortunately, it will mean your eraser from existence as well, should you go into the necklace. Now, I cannot say for certain what will happen upon your arrival outside of the necklace, but in theory, coming back out should reinstate you in this time frame, as if going in never happened at all.
Well, who's to say that if somebody can be wiped out of existence so seamlessly that we can't just be placed right back in seamlessly?
Exactly.
And this is one of the only ways to get what we need, is it not?
Believe so.
Well, I don't think we really have much of a choice then. And
We don't have the
honestly,
luxury of time
going
to
into
wait,
a new
honestly.
timeline doesn't sound too bad. It's just, different everything. Maybe.
Think of it more as a pocket dimension of nothingness. This, and he holds up the necklace, and you can see like the opaque, just glossiness on the outside of it. Think of this as a world itself. and he places it back down. But thankfully, if I send you in, it should be right where you need to be.
Hypothetically speaking, you will also act as if we never existed, correct?
I cannot say for certain until I activate it, but there is a possibility that if I am the one activating the prison, my memories might still be intact. However, Vasadi outside the door might not remember you at all. I'm not sure what the distance would be or the effects, but if I had to state my guess on what is correct, I think that if I am the one who wants to imprison somebody for all time, I would want to know.
That makes
so
sense.
I don't accidentally release them.
Well, boys, I don't think we have much of a choice here if we want to make this quick.
One moment. He's gonna kind of retreat back to the other three. Do we want to go like into the cloud catacombs and maybe use any of the personas that we have to make ourselves stronger before we go, just in case?
It's not a bad idea. It's been something that I've been meaning to experiment with, and we should still have plenty of time. So why not?
Just in
And
case.
I'll turn to Avaraf and be like, what do you say?
You know, at this point, I think we just have to.
Just have to go in.
Yeah. I mean, the more we wait, the longer people get further away from us. We don't know what's happening besides time slipping.
That's true. In theory, going to the catacombs and back could be not long, at the most, maybe. Well, he's gonna turn back
Time
to the
flows
guild.
differently there.
Yeah, he's gonna turn back to the guild leader. Do you know the current time, by any chance?
And he looks out the window and you can see the sun is getting into that orangish color, like it's about to start setting. It is getting close to dinner time currently.
He's gonna point at Avaref. Yeah, we should go now.
Let's start.
Okay, there goes getting prepared out the door.
Dane kind of shrugs and he says, I mean, I kind of gave up a lot of my personas anyway to get information on
That's true.
getting this necklace regardless.
But Dane, we still have personas.
Can we?
Do you?
Actually, Dane, what personas work with Kronos? Do you know?
Well, I've never actually combined personas with Kronos because I didn't know that was a thing until, we met.
Hmm.
So
Never.
So, I think we should actually, for once, be somewhat cautious, and I understand that's coming from me. We should go, see what we can't learn, maybe get a little bit stronger, and then go and risk our entire existences. How does that sound? And he'll just kind of shrug his shoulders, not really finger guns, but sort of puts his hands out, kind of like feeling. I was like, I think our options are pretty valid,
I mean, I think, seeing as it's, Sunday right now, Avaref has his dinner tonight with his brother. I think we should go now.
I unfortunately agree. As much as I would like to prepare as well, I didn't know it was so late. And
Yeah.
Avaref does have to not be late to that.
I just think we don't have the luxury of time right now, and we don't want to lose Senna for an extended period.
Hmm.
All right, let's just do this.
I'm with you, Cyrus, but I do think we should go. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just throwing caution to the air is all. I've been the person to make stupid, reckless decisions before in the past, and not to say that this is a stupid and/or reckless decision. I'm trying to just exercise some caution based off of my previous experiences and feedback from my wonderful party members. I'm just gonna look at them with a very stoic smile, just sort of nodding his head and be like, "Yep, I've been chewed out before." With no real reason as to why I did what I did. So I'm trying to be a better person.
He's just gonna point to Avaref.
Group decision.
he was eating an entire field of clovers and not even not too long ago for us. So
But that's also him. So
Yeah.
His second brain is his stomach, and I'm just gonna.
This
look
is
at my mother's shoulder.
a group decision, though, so I think we're good this time if we make a reckless decision. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Group mentality. Mob mentality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's all be reckless together.
All right.
And then Cyrus will just start walking towards the table and the Grandmaster and be like, "Put me in, please, sir."
agreed.
He looks at all of you and he says, "Very well. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. If I do happen to remember you when you go inside, I will be sure to send somebody in after you if an extended period of time passes."
How long do you think, more than anything, it could take us being in there? Like, does time work differently? Do you know?
I will not privy to that information. But if it is comfortable for you, how about tomorrow morning at the very latest?
That works.
I
Yeah.
mean, that would free us up.
And to be fair, Avref, if your sibling doesn't know that you exist, your plans never happened.
Isn't it
Therefore,
that I
you're
just
not in
get
any
wiped out of the
trouble.
timeline, but I still existed in this timeline. I've just disappeared, and no one knows where I've gone.
You've temporarily disappeared, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then if you come
you
back
never
and you do
existed.
exist, you're fucked.
We have school tomorrow as well, and people are going to ask questions.
Well, if we're back in the morning, we might be late to morning class, but what's the worst they can do? Slap us on the wrist and
I
say,
mean-
"Don't do it again."
My brother's never asked me for a dinner, and I feel like there's something valuable there, but getting our friends back is also important.
I'm gonna turn to Avraf and I'm going to just sort of nod my head in like affirmation, be like, "You're right, but also we don't know exactly how long we're going to take, and we don't fully understand how time will operate in this pocket dimension of nothingness. What could be 3 hours to us could be literally not even a second."
Yep.
And I'm just gonna turn to the Grandmaster and be like, "Right? Like, kind of?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
If anything, you could tell your sibling that you were sent on an emergency rescue mission by the school.
There you go."
I can cover for you on that end as well.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I mean,
So-
I don't think the school knows. Well,
The school is directly tied with the guild.
oh,
He can
Yes.
pull strings.
that's concerning, but sure.
I think that would be
well,
the perfect
if that's
plan.
the case, then yeah.
I also
There's always
think
another
that's something
time
to
for a dinner.
revisit later, if that's okay with you, sir, and just look to the Grandmaster, put my arm out, and be like, "We might have some questions for you, but for now, in the here and now, let's get this going."
Very well. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you again.
And his eyes begin glowing once again. Yes, Sane?
If
What were you gonna say?
Oh wait, can I talk in game or weird?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No,
do whatever.
Go for it.
And if for some reason my brother does storm in here very aggressively, just maybe try to calm him down so he's not too angry at me.
It is one of Fasadi's specialties to calm angry customers.
Thank you.
She does a good job.
All right, let's do this.
Right. And his eyes begin glowing once again as he holds the amulet up, and he holds it in your direction and he mutters a phrase. And in a flash, all of you are gone.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Was Sent able to pick up the phrase?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Deep Speech, and Leonin.
No, sir.
Damn.
Do I pick up the phrase
What languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, and Draconic?
No, sir.
Damn.
Ah, shit.
You know what I speak is that
I was just saying, good hearing, maybe could repeat it later, but no, okay.
here I added it, whatever it is.
Maybe you can use it later, but no. Okay.
You have no idea what he said. Yeah.
Gotta check.
It's good checks, good ask. you guys. Anyway. So you hear him mutter a phrase in a different language that none of you understand. None of you. And in a flash, you are gone. It is dark in here. There is all but no light. And the effects of the erasure, you're not sure if they took charge or not, as you still remember each other as you enter into the necklace. And you find yourselves in sort of this glossy, opaque looking room. There are no walls inside of this area. The light sort of just fades quickly into nothing but darkness. And there is one light that you can see ahead of you. It's not 5-10 feet away from you where the edge of this light is, so you don't have to go very far to get there. However, in the center of the room, sitting at a table, a very fancy looking table, it is very ornately decorated with a nice tablecloth, and it has a very lavish looking brunch. There sits a young woman who is just eating her meal.
Question to DM.
Yeah.
Are we in like our palace outfits, like our disguises, or are we in like our regular clothes, like daily clothes?
You are in your daily clothes, however, you do feel the presence of magic.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So if you so wish, you can change into your palace garb.
Thank you.
He's not gonna change. He's just gonna bring up one of his Eldritch Blasts as like a form of light.
Mm-hmm. You do so, and Shingo, would you like to introduce your character?
Oh my god!
Gladly.
What?
Hey, yo, hold up!
Whoa! Surprise guest? What the fuck?
Making me do work?
This is news.
Yes, I would love to. Okay, so at the head of the table, you see a very elegant looking young woman with pale pink hair and tourmaline eyes. She is a ladron, and she has little wee elf ears and some like horn kind of decorations. She's in a beautiful flowing gown, and she's sitting there daintily chewing on a scone with her hand over her mouth very politely. And then she swallows and smiles at the party. Welcome. I was beginning to wonder if anyone would come at all. No, I've been stuck here for so long, but here you are. Come, sit. And she beckons you towards the table.
I'm gonna turn to Set and be like,
That's not her.
"That's not your sister."
No, that's not her.
I could tell. Twin sister, you two look nothing alike.
You hit that right on the head.
Dane walks out of the darkness into the light, and he says, "Hey, she's got food." Avrith,
Hold on. We don't want
I
to.
miss one dinner, I go for another.
Here's my. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
We should at least go sit down. But Avraf, don't spoil your appetite. Remember?
oh right, you have that dinner with your brother.
Possibly. We don't
Super important. We don't. I mean, he's right though.
I
Time does
mean,
maybe.
Just go eat. Just go eat.
if there's a
Fine.
dinner that you're looking for, there's plenty of food to be had here. I'm more than happy to share with you. They've actually provided us with an ample amount of food. And I
Perfect.
kind of whipped up a few things myself, and you know, it's my life dream to always share what I have with everyone around me. So you're welcome to it. Please come sit.
Amazing. And Dane just like
met you, and I can
runs
tell this is
over.
gonna be great. I'm gonna go get some food.
Yeah, Dane runs over to. He grabs a seat and he just starts like filling up his plate.
I'm going to be the cautious one. I'm gonna slowly walk behind the eager Dane and Avraf and be like, "Oh, hold on. You said they. Who is they?"
Well, the people that have captured us and locked us in here, I suppose they don't want us to starve, so it's kind of nice of them, I guess.
Do you know who trapped you here?
No, unfortunately. Kind of a bit blank on the matter, actually. Ever since I got here, it's all been a little bit fuzzy. But I'm happy for the food, so, dig in. Also, my name is Soul. You can just call me Soul if you'd like, and I'm happy to finally have some company in here.
Got it. Cool. Thanks for the food formation, Soul. And I'll just kind of like awkwardly go and sit myself down. And I'm gonna turn around in my seat to whoever Sen's standing or if he's sitting and be like, so I think your sister's not in here, based off of what you just said.
Yeah, you'd be right. What the?
Oh, are you looking for somebody?
Someone who we thought it was you. Yeah.
There's more of us, I think, trapped in here. I think there's someone else. Her name sounds like Cinnamon.
Can we ask where what this place is exactly?
I'm not really so sure. All I know is every now and then here in the dining hall there's food. I suppose it's some sort of prison, but it doesn't seem like so much of a prison, right? Just, I suppose, a way to get people out of the way of some plan.
And you don't know why you were here? Or why you were sent here?
Not particularly. I'm mostly just happy that I can share some food with you. I consider myself quite utilitarian in that way, at least. I know that maybe there might not be a meal tomorrow, but why not share what you have in the days that you have it, right? I'm sure you'll understand that.
That's understandable.
Mhm.
And pardon the confusion. This is just a lot to take in all at once.
Of course.
So my next question would be, if other people are able to, be here, manifest, appear, waltz in here from wherever, how can we see and or visit these other people if they aren't here right now? Because as you've probably put two and two together, that Cinnamon individual is our friend's here twin sister who we kind of need back. And him in particular needs her back.
I mean,
What's the name for Cinnamon though? You sure she wasn't a dancer, Sen?
No.
Maybe your sister had some hobbies. Who knows?
I'm just gonna look to Avrath and I'm just gonna stare daggers. I'm like, you should shut up while you are ahead of yourself.
Heard. No.
You will
Dane
kill
is
you.
also just, oh my god, this is so freaking good. This is some
You said this comes
fine.
up many times. I mean, jeez.
Avrith, have you ever had Efren's cuisine? Because this is the epitome of it right here.
Wait,
This is
wait,
so,
epitome?
Made.
yeah, like the epitome, like it's the same word really. I mean,
But
it's
but
peak of the cream.
Really good. Yeah.
but
Mm.
you said epitome and then you said epitome. That's
It's the same thing.
like it's just epitome,
It's good,
not epitome.
Cyrus. That's all it is. All right. Gosh, this guy, he needs some food. I tell you. I tell you, Saul. This guy needs to eat.
Try this food, Cyrus. You're gonna love it.
I think
Soul
I'm
is
still full from
actually-
the many good meals we had earlier today.
Soul is actually eyeing Dane quite closely, and there's a little twinkle in her eyes, and she says, "You have a very, very good tongue to pick up on the fact that this is Everency food."
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm elbowing Dane.
Ow! Ah. Well, I mean, I'm from Efren's, so I mean, my mom, whenever I was younger, made a lot of Efren's cuisine, obviously. Breakfast foods are always my favorite, so this is really a very pleasant memory, kind of eating this right now.
Sounds like you must be very close to your mother then. She's pensively buttering a crumpet.
Yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna look at. Oh wait, no, it's not his mother. That was it. Never mind. Okay.
Fascinating. Well, then I'm sure you're familiar with Inferency customs, where very much all about the inclusivity of everybody, and everyone must live up and lift each other up, but society necessitates that almost, you know?
For sure.
I find that edict runs very deep within me. I've always endeavored to ensure that the well-being of the people always comes before my own personal needs. I'm sure you understand.
Well, I might be, a little more noble blood, but are you higher noble blood? That sounds like something, like the princess or queen or something would have to worry about.
I mean, the way that I see it, it doesn't matter what sort of background you come from. Your wealth is only your wealth because it was contributed to by the backs, the blood, the sweat, the tears of the populace. So, it doesn't matter what my standing is. I feel it is my duty to lift everyone up to the same height as I am. I feel it is necessary to ensure that everyone has an equal lot in life. Everyone has the same access to health and well-being and peace and security as the next. So-
Really following after King Cassius is raising quite closely. It's amazing.
I suppose. What about the rest of you? I haven't even gotten a chance to know any of your names. Would you believe the same?
We're definitely from different places for sure, but wouldn't argue, wouldn't disagree with that statement. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be prone to agree on most fronts. Not to say that I don't practice it every day or in my daily life, but I can understand.
Of course. I'm sure you would. Especially a gentleman of your regard. She eyes you very closely, almost knowingly. I mean, whether it's the bread on your table to be shared with the common people, or the wealth of a society, the blossoming bounties of a harvest, or even magic, why not put that in the hands of all the people so everyone may equally share in what the world has to offer, or other worlds? That's how I see the world anyway. Jam tart? She offers it to Avarith.
Oh, absolutely. He's a gem.
So, one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea how long you've been in here?
Not too sure. I'd say a fair while. I've kept this place in order, I'd say.
Well, you said
quite
you had princess stuff. I mean, Dane, right? You said that was stuff that higher royals would have to worry about.
Yeah.
If you were in the royal family, who was the ruler at that point? I mean, maybe we can pinpoint with our history and find out how long you actually have been in here.
Let alone, or if that proves to be a little too difficult to pinpoint, what was the last significant historical event you recall prior to being in here?
I remember specific events. I suppose in my own life. A little, but very vague on details. All I know is, I guess I just don't really like being in the dark. But I suppose most people have some sort of fear of the dark. There's all sorts of creatures in it, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Please, what are your names? What can I call you?
Avarth.
Dane.
Sentamon
Cyrus.
and Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. Ah, so you're the one that's looking for the girl.
My twin, yes.
I'm sure she's in here somewhere. Maybe later we could look for her.
Can we...
With
If
all
you-
due respect, I think sooner rather than later would be the better course of action. Since we don't really understand how time outside of here operates, we're kind of on a strict schedule, if you know what I mean.
But you would be needing to get her out.
That's the hope, yes. Getting her out, I mean, if you would like to come out too, could help you get out. And so on.
Absolutely.
Well, certainly I wouldn't like to guard this place forever. I would like to come out eventually. However, I'm not sure it will be so easy to get her out.
And
We
why?
came in here knowing that.
This place is quite sophisticated. But it pleases me to know that you're all on the same footing as I am concerning the magic of this world. It seems you all are somewhat of different abilities to the common folk as you sit at this table. So I'm glad you agree that magic should be shared with everybody. It should be allowed to, enter this world in full.
Responsibly, yes. Not freely and responsibly, yes. But I understand why the world was cut off from it, to say.
Considering the affairs that we've been having to deal with, it seems quite understandable that magic has been limited, if not just vastly deemed unworthy of being present.
I mean, of course I understand anyone being cautious of it. However, it really begs the question, why should we have all this power and be the ones to decide whether or not, this fate, this line of fate is woven as such? Who are we to be any less qualified or any more qualified than another? Could this magic not save people? Prevent unspeakable tragedies? And why would we keep this at bay?
Are you saying to bring magic to the general public as a whole?
Of course. Would you not want to also share in what bounty we have been blessed with?
Well, it can. I do
Yeah.
worry that it could do the polar opposite as well.
You see, as it stands now, the greater whole of society, let alone our entire world, is not aware of these magical abilities, powers, capabilities, possibilities. And just to thrust that upon them, I think, without the proper means of education, let alone the right ways to teach responsibility to those who deem that they wish to learn it, it would cause more problems than it would do good. In a perfect world, magic would be used for good and responsibly to help open up the world to so many more just possibilities. But at the same time, as it stands right now, we aren't prepared for that. And I wouldn't necessarily say that is us making the decision of whether or not society itself should have access to magic. I think it's just our apprehension and our experiences. It seems as though that we aren't quite ready for that yet. And unfortunately, it also seems as though there are an unfortunately larger number of people abusing similar abilities that we have, abusing their
therein-
powers, than there are
I
people
see.
doing to do good with them.
But therein lies the question. If this world is not a perfect one, do we not already have tragedy, disease, illness, unspeakable horrors of, loss that we have to suffer, that we have to endure? People die, we lose them. And if we can prevent that, why should we wait? Why should we put restrictions on something that could help the world and sanction off who can and can't use it? With education comes further barriers. With these rules to put in place, there's always going to be a certain lot of people who will be excluded. And I believe that falls into a much deeper, darker area of, excluding certain people from society. So
I see where that's from, but as a great man said, the more you try to prevent a war before it happens, the more innocent lives are taken. So we try to prevent certain things by bringing in a new factor, then we're just going to create new deaths, new diseases, new sicknesses. Who knows if people are going to use magic for good? I mean, at least right now, there's no one that can, and we can solve it by modern medicine.
The history of man has shown that one creation of something that can be used to harm another or for the benefit of another also benefits those with ill intent. And who's to say that the cycle of life, that death isn't natural, isn't to be expected? We can stave it off as best we can, but when a person's time comes, it comes. And I feel as though that's what makes life somewhat beautiful. To prolong beyond what feels natural, it doesn't sit right with me. I think that would do more harm to the greater collective conscience of society than I feel as though it would do any benefit.
enough. That's all very, very good and lovely, but I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed overall. And now Sol's demeanor changes, and darkness seems to fill the room a little bit more than before, and the torches on the walls behind her become eyes as the head of a great
Guys.
platinum dragon
Guys,
starts to shift out of the shadows. I'm very, very disappointed in what you've been taught. And she flips the table and suddenly all the colors of the food spray across the room and land on the floor in a spectacular kaleidoscope of colors that becomes a bejeweled floor. And now the room is changing, and DM.
Yes. Hello. So as Sol flips this table, and as she very greatly described, the food goes splattering across. Splat, 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 splat. And the colors of this food, the jam, the jellies, the different kinds of scones and crepes, and all the different colors of the rainbow that you can see land on the ground before you and across the floor itself. And as she goes in, as Sol said, the floor begins shifting and changing into this bejeweled kind of flooring. There's a different pattern of different colors: blue, green, red, and one single yellow. And in the darkness, this platinum dragon that sort of was beginning to be seen scoops Sol out of the room into the darkness with him. and all you can hear is the remainder of her laughter as it echoes around. Somebody, thank you.
I'm bad at
Somebody,
evil laugh.
somebody, roll a d6.
I'll roll d6.
Okay,
Oh,
a 1. Okay,
You fucker.
all right.
should we launch
So-
the map?
You should launch the map.
Glad I was working on this.
Whoa.
Ah.
Jules.
Where's the
Little play button on the top right next to where it says campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm with it. I'm hip with it.
Heck
Taka,
yeah.
taka, taka.
So as you all come to a clearer visage, something falls from the sky and slaps down onto a red crystal. It is blue in color, and it lets out a roar that shakes the room.
Were we just talking to a person who was the whole building, or what is happening?
I'm gonna turn to Davrav. I think we're beyond the point of understanding what's happening. Let's just get ready to fight for our lives.
Yeah, that's a great decision.
For the first time, I never said shit. So here they are.
And you know what? Maybe that was for the best. Who knows? Anyways, let's get our Persona on.
Yeah, it's Persona time. All of you can go ahead. You take out your weapons. You get into your Persona garb quickly, easily. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Hiya.
May I do a little heckling?
Oh, let's go.
May I do
Yes.
a little,
Yeah,
little something?
yeah.
So I guess from like the walls around you, you hear her voice echoing, bouncing of this endless catacomb, and she says, "Let's see how far you're willing to go for your beliefs. This is Jeremiah, my dear friend. I'll have you know, he loves jam tarts too. And
Can't we be friends then?
Avraf, I think that is to mean we are the jam tarts because of our blood.
Oh, because we ate the food.
No,
Wait, that means I'm
because
gonna be the
Jeremiah's
tastiest
gonna
one
eat us,
here.
and our blood is like jam.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Never mind. He's gonna kind of like look away nervously.
Hey, don't look away, buddy. We need you.
Oh, right, yeah, big monster thing. That's
Yeah,
fair.
we gotta take down Jeremiah. Weird name, by the way.
Very innocent sounding name, but sure.
I was this close to change his name to Jeremiah.
I mean, I can.
No.
I'll do it.
Oh my god. All right, top of initiative order. Avref, you are up first.
Oh,
my God. Name Jeremiah. Nice.
I can't get that close, can I? You know what? Wait, Dane can't use any anything till his turn happens, right?
He is next in the initiative order. So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could hold your action and he can teleport you over there.
Yeah. Hey Dane,
Yeah.
let's do that thing again. I can't get enough.
Temporal punch.
Yeah, let's go. All right,
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
Wait action, and I guess hold defense, which means that if I get attacked, I hit back, right?
You are holding your attack action.
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
that's the only thing I can do, right? Because I can't attack
Yeah.
him before Dane hits me.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. So you're holding your attack action.
Correct.
Dane is up next. He is going to use his face step to just slap you on the back and teleport you over here. So you are teleported right in front of him, which would trigger your held attack. So go ahead and attack.
Oh, I can attack?
You can.
Oh. Wait, so how does hold attack work? Sorry.
So essentially, you are holding your attack action for like a trigger. So in this instance, you are holding your attack action for Dane to teleport you in front of the enemy, which would then trigger you to attack the enemy.
Gotcha. And
But
I only-
it is-
I only
it
hit
is-
once, right?
It is. How many attacks per action do you have? I think you can only hit once. I think you can only hit
How do I look?
it would say at the top attacks per action.
I have 2.
Okay. I believe it's only the one. I think you can only. Yeah.
I'll just do one.
Yeah.
Well, I hit DC though, still, right?
Yes.
Do we hit?
You do.
Let's go. Oh.
You hit
Jeez.
this. You hit this thing, and it feels like you do absolutely nothing to it.
Oh. That was my max. I'll turn back to everyone. Guys, that was my hardest punch I think I've done in a while, and it felt like jelly.
Well, keep at it.
I'm gonna look up at Jeremiah. You don't have to do this.
All right, Dana's gonna go 10, 20, 30, 35 to here. Cyrus, it is your go.
Cool. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right
Mhm.
there. And then, what do I want to do here? Excuse me. I'm going to cast, use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
First level.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to make my first strike with the Dawn Sword against Jeremiah.
Okay. Good.
Flapapow. That is a 12. Does
Does
that hit?
not hit. No.
Cool. I get one more attack.
Okay.
Do that again.
Let's go.
Slapapow. That is a 13. Does that hit?
That also does not hit.
Like, I'm blaming timey-wimey bullshit.
I mean, those look like good hits, but damn.
Yeah, and since it's a larger creature, we need more than 2 people to flank it, right?
Not necessarily. If Dan were
If
here.
Dean was right there,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that would
cool,
have been
cool.
flanking for sure.
Cool. Just wanted to be double sure. Cool.
Okay.
Well, that's all I can do. So, yeah.
Okay. Sent, you are up next.
My turn, I guess. He's going to just kind of scoot over, like directly behind Cyrus, and he's gonna use his new gun
Ooh, okay.
with what bullet is it? He's gonna use a silver bullet.
Okay.
There's a 12 hit.
Does not hit.
Damn. So, yeah, you guys just see just a glint of silver just shoot past Jeremiah, and just this like loud bang go off. Completely missed though. He's gonna cast. Let's see. Dude, the new gun's throwing me off a little bit. He's going to cast. He's gonna throw a hex on him.
Okay.
Since that missed.
He is hexed.
Yeah.
What are you hexing?
Let's go. Let's go Constitution.
Okay, cool.
And
All right.
that's it.
Cool. It is his go. He is going to make a bite attack against you, Avrith.
No.
He's going to miss the first attack. I got a natural 1 on the second attack.
Oh.
Nice.
Dirty 20 on the third one.
Yikes, 3 attacks. Ugh.
That is 7 damage.
Isn't a crit, right?
No, it's not. 7 damage. And that is his turn. Avrith, you are up next.
Sorry. I'm
Now-
doing math.
Remember, Avrith, you just landed a punch the last turn.
And it
You
did
know you
nothing.
landed a punch, and it did nothing to it.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's any possible weak points or something that looks obvious on this thing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Oof.
23. You realize that this frog-like creature is almost the same color blue as the gemstone that you are standing on.
I'm gonna roll to hit at my feet.
You want to punch the ground?
Yes.
I won't make you roll for that. You can just hit the ground.
I will
Nothing
punch the ground.
happens.
Fuck.
I'll give you that for free. Nothing happens when you hit the ground. What else do you want to do?
Is that the only thing I learned?
Yes, that nothing happens, but you still recognize that the gem is the similar color to the frog itself.
Everyone's too dumb for this, man. It's copium. I'm just too dumb.
You can volunteer this information to your party if you wish.
That would be really cool if you did that.
That's fair. Well, is anyone gonna ask why I just smacked the ground?
I'll look very confusedly. I'll be like, buddy, I get it. You're frustrated. Why are you punching the ground?
Blue. He's blue. Maybe the blue gems have something to do with it. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of like look over my shoulder. Dane, you're also on blue. Do you feel anything special?
Well, I mean, you just hit him on standing on blue, so I don't know. Does he need to be standing somewhere different? What color is he on now?
I think it was red.
He's on red. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, there's only one way we're gonna move something this big. Do you want me to do it?
Give him a good shove.
Matter we want you to do it. I think it's a matter of you should do it.
I'm doing it. All right, I will cast giant, a giant's might, and I will start to grow to Jeremiah's size.
Let's go. Nice.
I'm gonna start just being big. Not so easy to eat now, huh, Jeremiah? I'm gonna look down at him, the stupid little eyes.
Soul is like heckling from the distance. Punch the ground again, it's funny.
I'm gonna point somewhere in the sky. Not today. I will. How do I roll to shove? What do I do?
So that is under your actions in combat. So it will be target must make no more than one size, which you are its size. You, instead of making an attack roll, you make a athletics check contested by the target's athletics or dexterity. Athletics or acrobatics. So it's your athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics.
And I can only shove once. Unless I like.
Because it uses an attack action.
It's an attack action, so you get 2 attacks per action. So you can shove twice if you want.
That one didn't work. I'm rolling again.
You don't have to roll twice because it's a contested roll.
Oh, well. If I fail as the first one, do another roll.
He did fail, so you can shove him.
Oh, let's go.
You shove him back 1 square.
Do we notice anything?
You do not notice anything. You can certainly move forward and try to hit him, though.
Damn. Okay.
If you wish.
I will move forward once. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah. Sorry. My internet blipped for a second. Chat.
Oh.
All you missed was that he shoved. The shove worked.
I shoved Big Jeremiah onto Blue Crystal, moved forward. I rolled to smack, missed, and then second winded to smack again and hit, and now he's taking 3 damage.
Yeah, he took 3 damage.
Kind of.
I also roll 1d6 because it's an extra damage, which is a 5. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will roll 1 more attack.
You do that.
And I will hit again.
Yes, sir.
That's a.
Sorry. Okay.
All good.
We're good. Chat, we're good. Sorry. I don't know why it keeps blipping. My bad. Cool. Okay.
Right.
What was missed after the recap of the recap?
The recap of the recap was Cyrus yelling out, "Dane, get next to him so he does not run away."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good. We're good. We're back. We're good. Sorry.
Okay. Solid. We back for sure.
Yes, we back.
All right, Avrif, anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think there is.
Okay.
So I will relax.
The end of your turn comes. Your end of your turn goes, and he disappears.
Motherfucker! Like what?
And in his place, a red one appears.
I'm gonna look up at Avraf and be like, so whatever happened to being on blue?
Why, he's red now. He'll go on red. I will make sure of it. I hope.
So what do we do in the meantime if we can't hurt him?
Good luck. Maybe fire is red, so maybe that hurts him. I don't know.
You know what?
Dane says, wait, Cyrus, aren't you like super strong now?
Oh wait, you're right. I can try to push him. I have my belt that Santa Claus gave to me. Sorry, St. Cole gave to me. Because I was a good boy this year. You see Cyrus like put the sword down to rub his hands together, get all excited.
You keep telling yourself that.
Make sure you push him onto red, please.
That's a great thing. Okay, so question. I know it's not my turn next.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, say I'm like right here above him, can I shove him to the left onto red, or do I have to shove him in the same direction that I am facing?
I will say that you would be able to essentially occupy a similar space as Avrif to shove him, you know,
Forward?
here. Yeah. I would say that I would allow you to do that.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I think you were here. Yeah. But yeah, I would allow you to do that.
Okay, cool. All right, Dane can do his turn now.
Okay. Dane is going to... So just remember that. And that's going to be Dane's turn. Cyrus, you are up next.
Cool. I will do what you said. So I'll occupy similar space to Avraf, and I will use one of my actions to try and shove Red Jeremiah.
Red Jeremiah.
Cool.
Okay.
And it's an athletics check, right?
Yes. Contested by hit as athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, that is a 22.
Yeah, I got a 9. So for sure you can whoop back. And then you can occupy that blue square.
Cool, thank you. Plop. Alrighty then, and now I'm going to attempt to attack with the... do I want to weapon change it because I think it's cool? No, I'll just keep it basic. Yeah, I'll just attempt to attack him with the Dawn Sword.
Okay.
Slap-a-pow. 23, baby.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
Awesome, cool.
Wow.
And Ensnaring Strike is still active.
Okay.
So, since it has not been a full minute time yet. So, cool. I'll roll damage. And I will also... Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, by the magical vines, pointing at a target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
Okay.
A larger creature has advantage on the saving throw. The target succeeds on the save, the vines shrivel away. So they need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC
9.
11.
Yeah, so fail.
What you just cast on him?
Ensnaring Strike. So he's restrained.
Oh, okay. All right.
And while restrained by the spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing at the start of each of its turns.
Okay.
And they can attempt to make a strength check again against my save DC.
All right. Nice.
Smart move. Maybe that will make sure he doesn't change.
It'll at least keep him stationary.
Yeah, I see green around us too, so I can only expect.
You are correct. So he begins to shudder from existence, but it seems like the ensnarement is keeping him grounded.
Nice. Really smart, man. Really, really smart.
I have my moments.
All right, up next, Sent.
Hopefully I don't blip anymore. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's up with the internet today.
Yeesh.
Anyways, you mentioned in the description before that there was just this yellow one next to Sent,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
He's gonna move onto that platform.
Okay.
Does anything significant happen?
No.
Okay.
You do not sense any difference.
He's going to use another silver bullet
Okay.
on Red Jeremiah. It doesn't hit. That
Does
does
not
not hit. But he is going to use his bonus action
Okay.
to use what's it called? Maddening Hex, and he's just going to take 1 psychic damage.
Okay. 1 psychic damage.
That's all he's got.
You got it.
He's just going to just work on loading back up those coins.
All right. It is
New
his
gun
turn.
Rusty over there.
New gun.
Ah,
It's
Getting
all.
used to it.
It's new.
You said at the start of his turn, right, Cyrus?
Yes. Start of his turn, he takes 1d6 piercing, so I'll roll that right now.
Okay. And he failed the save to get out of it.
Awesome. So he is stationary and he takes 5 damage.
Okay, cool. And that is his turn to try to get out of it?
Let me see. I don't believe it's his turn. I think he can still take
Okay.
actions. They are just be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. He does have advantage if he's a large creature. So
Oh, so he would get a second
roll
roll.
again.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. Natural one.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. It just says they're restrained. It doesn't say anything about preventing other stuff.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right. So he will try and bite you, Cyrus.
Cool.
15 does not hit. And a 9 does not hit. All right. Oh, he gets a third attack. Nope. None of the 3 hit. So, Avrith, you are up next.
Cool. I think we established this last time, but I'm pretty sure I get. Is it 4 hits per turn, or is it just 3?
It's 3
It
right
says
now.
you can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you get 2 attacks per action, and then you can use your bonus action to punch again.
Okay.
So that's 3. Yeah.
I will just. Can I roll all hits?
You can.
Cool.
Yes.
No.
No.
And no. Okay, so 1 hit.
No. So if you want, I will allow you, because you do need to move to get within range.
Oh, whoops.
If you want to move here, you will get advantage on your attacks.
Do I have enough room to do that?
10,
Or 10.
15, 20, 25.
Okay.
You can.
I totally forgot that Cyrus pushed him. Yeah, my bad.
All good.
Sure. I will
So-
do 2 more hits.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Let's go. Nice.
Richard Maya, the red's gonna regret that. Okay, so we already had rolled 1 6.
Okay.
1 3, so 9.
Yep.
Oh, so 18 there. Plus, hold on.
Yep.
20 total.
Okay.
Okay, 22. Another one for the another one for the day. Yay, it's more rare than anything. 23.
Yo.
I will take the 111. That's fine with me.
Hey, that's what's up. All right. Yeah, big damage right there. Still, 23 damage is a lot. He doesn't look happy that he can't leave.
Yeah, I went to bed.
It is Dane's turn. Dane is going to run up on him and use his scythe. And miss. Good job, Dane. Do you have any bonus actions? No, because he's using resistance. So that's Dane's turn. Cyrus, you're up.
Cool. What am I looking at here? I'm just looking at my action, see if there's anything else I want to do.
Heck yeah.
It's 5 seconds per turn, right?
6.
6. Got it. Cool. So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's been 24 seconds. So he has another 6 turns left.
Yep.
Yes, 6 turns left before he's free.
Yep.
Got it. Cool. I can math. I'm smart. Cool. All right. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transfigure the Dawn Sword using my weapon mastery into the Trident of Dawn.
Okay.
And just for flair's sake, and I'll two-hand this bad boy.
Do it.
And we'll attempt to make our first check.
Let's go.
Slap pow. That's not gonna hit.
You're at advantage. Don't forget.
Oh, that's right, I am. All right, let me roll second one. Definitely doesn't hit still.
Wait, advantage.
He's
flank.
advantage because you're flanking. No, that does
Oh.
not hit.
Oh wait, anyone that flanks is advantage.
Yes.
All right, I'll attempt the second hit at a traditional advantage this time.
Yes.
That definitely hits.
That definitely hits.
Awesome, cool. And I'm two-handing this, so I'll go ahead and do this slashing damage. I'm gonna look at the Jeremiah and be like, "Time to corral you, big red frog thing." And I'll just jump up and stab the
told him.
trident into his head.
13 damage. Jeez. Okay.
And
Nice.
then I still have a bonus action.
Okay.
And then do I want to do anything? I don't think I really. Yeah, everything else just takes actions. Okay. That's all I got. That's all she wrote, Coach.
Okay. Sent, you're up next.
Okay. He's just gonna tuck the gun away for a bit. He's gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Do it.
Nope. Natural 1.
Nope.
And 15.
Yes.
Okay. So
There you
that'll
go.
do. Let's see. 9 plus. Where is that hex? 9 force damage and 4 necrotic damage.
All right. You killed him.
Oh.
And as you do, all of the red tiles on the ground become white tiles, white crystals.
Wait,
They
around
lose their around everywhere on this board.
Oh.
I can't change it, but just imagine that they turn into white crystals.
Imagination.
Use your imagination, and everything will come true. As it's not blue, Jeremiah. It's still blue, Jeremiah. It's green, Jeremiah.
Well, I'll rename him.
Thank you.
So am I able to shift my hex over to this one then?
You are.
All right. Constitution again.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that's his turn.
Yell Jeremiah. Jesus.
Question.
Yelamaya.
Yell
Question.
Yes.
Does when we defeat Jeremiah the Red, does the ensnaring strike still persist or no?
It does.
It does. Okay, cool.
It
Good to know.
does. They essentially inhabit the same form. You have just defeated the red Jeremiah.
Cool. Just wanted to be certain on that.
Yes.
Cool. So
Yep.
when his turn starts, he will take 1d6 of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh.
He's going to try and break out of it.
If it inhabits the same form, then I don't need to shift it over.
No.
So I can just use Maddening Hex, then it'll do 1 psychic.
But it does nothing.
Okay.
And he does break out with an 18.
Okay, cool. He did take 1d6 of damage. Not that
He
it really
did
does
not
anything.
take any damage.
Cool. Yep. just for posterity, so I don't forget.
Yes, of course. But he did break out of it, so he's good now. And he is going to make a bite against you, Cyrus, and miss. He's going to turn and take a bite on Dane. He hits. That is 7 damage to Dane. Why?
Can I
Yes.
use my retaliation and hit the guy?
Whoa.
It's a sentinel attack.
You certainly can.
But it's not going to deal any damage, remember, because he's not on the green
Oh,
crystal.
heard. Whoopsies, never mind.
Okay.
I said anything.
Yeah.
Just for once I remembered.
All good. And then he's going to turn and make a claw attack against you, Avrith.
Viewers.
22 hits.
Ow. Okay.
7 more damage to you.
Fuck.
And that is his turn. It is your go, Avrith.
Accidentally put my HP to 3. Whoops.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
Please don't.
I will use a one attack action to shove him to green and down right, so it's in the middle of Cyrus and Dane still.
Okay, so you're gonna come up here and push him this
Yep.
way?
Correct.
Gotcha. Do it.
Oof, you're not beating that.
Oh, hell yeah. baby.
Not with a 14, no, so he gets shoved down over
Does natural
here.
20 do anything for a shove?
I mean, you just shove him with such force. Do you want to flavor it?
Fucking check his ass, charge into him.
Abref just like flicks him. It's just like
I'm gonna just move into that spot, like I
Yeah.
dash to it, kick myself up, and then dragon kick him over.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Definitely.
move. Does that count as flanking if I move to that red spot, or do I have to move around him?
You would have to be here or here to flank.
Okay, I have 30,
Yeah. So you would need to be able to get to here or over here.
so
So you can definitely do
can
that.
I move through Dane?
You can.
Okay, 10.
Reminder, it costed you 5 to go
20.
up.
Wait, what?
It did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
5,
five,
so 10 or 15,
15.
20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Correct. Nice.
And I have 2 more hits left, I guess, technically.
You do.
All right, let's do it. That hits.
It does.
And nope. And we'll roll again. And oh, hello again.
Nice.
So that's a
Let's
1
go.
crit damage, right?
Yeah, 1 crit hit. So double all your dice rolled for that one.
That's a 8 crit.
All right. Nice.
And then a 4 or 5, sorry.
Okay.
And hold on. Wait, how do I do 2 roll? Oh, there we go. Okay, that makes it easier. Perfect. So 8, 5, 7.
Perfect.
Perfect. So what?
And
Am I right?
don't forget the extra d6.
I did.
Right. Didn't you have both?
Yeah, I did 2 d6s.
Yeah. Roll another one because you crit.
Oh, I
Yeah. Roll. You double all dice rolled when you crit.
oh.
Yeah.
Wow, good thing. Jesus. That guy just took what, 25 damage? You kid?
I will twist your arm to do more damage, Zane.
Guy K. I'll have to learn.
All good. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I am unable to.
Okay. Up next is Dane. He is going to. I can't do that. That's too much range. Oof. Looks like you can only use. Yeah, he can only use the scythe right now. Nope. Damn. All right, Cyrus, you're up next.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to consume my potion of spell regen, and
Okay.
that will give me all my spells. Actually, no, I won't use it because I haven't used second level stuff. Never mind. Ignore that.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my actions here to cast Moonbeam.
Ooh, okay.
So,
So you're just gonna cast it right on top of him?
Yep, right on top of that big boy. So since he's already in there, he'll take 2d10 radiant damage if he fails a Constitution saving throw. So saving throw of 11 on Constitution.
He rolled a 3,
Cool.
so 6 on the first one.
Cool. So he will take 2d10 radiant damage, which is that's a lot.
Woo, 14, huge.
And it's 5 feet. It's 5 foot radius, 40 feet high.
And it's
And
the
I can-
whole crystal.
Yep. And I can move it on each of my turns up to 60 feet in any direction. So it will persist for
damn.
1 minute.
God damn, okay.
Cool. And since I still have my I'll now use my bonus action, since I haven't used that yet, since I took a bonus
Okay.
action, to consume my potion of spell regen. And that'll get all my spell slots back. Boop, boop.
Nice.
Moonbeam's such a
And-
fun move.
It's so cool.
It's ironic considering Lathander is supposed to be bringing about the morning dawn.
The
but, you
sun,
know,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's fine. And I'll attempt to make a check with the trident, still two-hand in that bad boy.
Okay.
That is not gonna hit.
Ooh.
Is advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Still not gonna hit.
Darn.
No, it does hit.
Oh, does?
Oh.
Oh shit!
It
I thought it
does.
was. I thought it was 15. Okay, cool.
They are different. They are different, even though they are the same.
Oh, got it, bro.
Oh.
Cool. And then I'll invoke Divine Smite on this hit too.
Do it.
So here's the slashing damage. So that is 9 slashing, and then we'll do 2d8 radiant.
Paladins, man.
Oh my gosh, so much damage.
That is.
You're trying so hard to kill my friends.
Fucking paladins, dude. I'm just sitting here just pew, pew. These fuckers breaking out everything. Holy crap.
This guy's getting like his ass beat by a sword
So
and dude
that's a
wielding
total
fist.
of. Let me see. That's a total
Holy
of
shit.
14, 12, 26, 35 damage.
Oh my
These
Wait,
poor fucking
God.
frogs. Christ.
I don't like the
plus-
color
your
yellow.
Your strength gets amplified as well.
Or
Eh?
green, rather.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that
Wow.
belt is doing a lot of damage.
God
Picking
damn.
on a guy just because he's yellow. This is why you guys are the villains.
Pause.
Hey, you're taking it out of context there. I'm just going to look up.
I'm gonna look at
shake my
Cyrus.
hand.
Hey, this is a you, man. I don't know.
Scent didn't
I'm
say
gonna-
shit during this whole interaction. I'm just throwing that out there.
Speaking of Sen, it is your turn.
It is definitely his turn, and he's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
It is a Wisdom
save.
12.
Wisdom. I rolled a 5.
All right, and so he's gonna take 2d12 damage.
Oof.
That's gonna be
big money, no whammies.
Oh, 22!
Oh!
22 necrotic
Oh.
damage.
Well, gee.
You just see
my
just
God.
you guys just see from behind Cyrus, like curving around him, just this beam of just golden like cone just shoot right at fucking this frog.
I'm gonna look
I
around
imagine
the
this
frog.
is sort of like
You
mid
almost hit
Cyrus.
me, man.
No, it
I imagine
like
this is mid Cyrus like yelling up at like the ceiling,
Yeah.
giant,
Yeah.
having this yelling competition with freaking Soul, and then just like you see these two ethereal
Oh,
blasts
yeah.
just come around him. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
you have this
Thank
like
God you
big
didn't hit
burst
me.
of wind going past you, and it just like curves around Cyrus into him.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are fucking shredded.
That was
this
an
one.
11 and a 12, or 11 and a 10. God damn. Oh no, it's two 11s. My bad. But damn.
Yeah. All right. So he is not happy with how that is going, and he is going to disappear, and the blue one is going to appear.
Wait, so how many turns is 1 minute? 6?
6 seconds per turn.
DM question: was that thing dead?
Yes.
Dead?
10 turns.
No.
Okay.
The green one is not dead.
I do have my hex damage.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead for your hex damage.
Three.
deal on that.
3
Wait,
necrotic.
okay. Yeah. So that happens before the switch.
Yeah. Just okay. That's all he's got.
Okay. Holy shit. So your turn ends and he turns into the blue frog, and the blue frog is going to make his attacks on you guys. He is going to miss Cyrus. He is going to miss Avarif. And he's gonna miss Dane too. Holy shit. Okay.
Nice.
Oh my
Hello,
goodness.
you
Nice,
guys?
friend done.
Yeah.
he's
He was
only
like,
hit
oh my
like
gosh.
3 times total.
You guys are getting lucky because this guy hits
Your
like
pets
a
are so
freaking
strong
Shrek
now,
man.
soul. Yeah, or something. I don't know.
They're not
all
my
right.
my pets, you mediocre dunce. They're my friends,
Hey,
and you're
don't
killing
call him a
them.
mediocre dunce. Only we
I-
can.
I
I'll
say I'm
just
gonna
turn around.
Wait a second.
I'm sometimes like affectionately.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to remind you all that they were just innocently sitting there looking to eat their fill of flies, and you started to hit them.
Oh, I swear to God, whatever God there is, whichever one wants to be the God in this instance, I'm going to deck you. Okay, I swear to fucking Bahamut, next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a fucking knuckle sandwich. How about you like that?
That's not my favorite flavor of sandwich, but you know.
You know what? We're killing Jeremiah. All right, Bluey, let's go.
His turn ended because he missed everyone, right?
He used his turn,
Okay.
so it is
As
your go.
Cyrus said, only we can call him that. I'm gonna roll in athletics to try to push Jeremiah on his blue circle,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Yes, you can definitely do that.
All right.
I rolled a natural 1 for the for this check, so
unless
whatever.
I get a 1, okay.
Yeah,
we're good.
you're good.
I am going to. I'm gonna be like, yeah, don't call. Wait, and I'm gonna just pretty much full word kick this on Cyrus.
So should I do I just reel back?
Uh,
Or am I-
yeah. So you take actually make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Where are you? That's a 11.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're able to quickly take a step back as this frog like lunges at you unexpectedly.
As that happens, I'm like, whoa! I meant it as a compliment, buddy.
Well, I didn't take it as one. He's gonna cross his arms, and he's still a big ass tower, so you can just see him being comfy. And then I will walk forward once, and this doesn't count as flank because Dane's not there.
It does count as flank because
Does.
Cyrus is right on the other side.
Okay. I only have 2 hits, so I will hit twice.
Do it.
Or 4 if we need it. Fuck. That doesn't hit. Oh wait, that doesn't hit. That one hits though.
That one hits.
And then this does not hit. Do it again. It
Does. Yes.
does. Cool.
Yes.
We roll a fucking 1. Another 1? Nah, okay. I'm just saying. And then boom, boom, and boom.
6.
And then doom, doom, doom. And 10 total.
Nice.
Or 12 total.
Okay.
Cool. That's
Huge.
end turn.
All right. It is Dane's turn. Fuck it. He's gonna use you know what? Magic missile. He's gonna use magic missile. 3rd level.
Magic missile's huge.
Magic missile.
It could be huge.
So that is 3 darts and then 1 for each level above 2nd. So 4, 5 darts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Okay, there we go. 5. So 2, 4,
That's not bad.
7, 10, 14.
Not,
Not
bad,
bad.
at all.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And that is his go. Cyrus, you're up next.
Cool. Cool. Question to you, since
Mhm.
he's now. Oh, I have to. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I totally forgot. Avrath, you technically should have taken. You should have taken Moonbeam damage because you.
You did
occupied
enter
his
into his moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
So.
Wait, wait.
Sorry.
Wait, who's
Because I had
moving?
Moonbeam placed on
He
the
did.
green square, and then you pushed
Oh.
him and you occupied his space. So you need to take.
Heard.
You
Make
need
a
to-
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
And I can. How do I add more to the saving throw?
Or the modifier's already thrown in
Yeah.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you have the resistance.
No, because I have resistance.
Oh, so then it would be half damage. Oh, no, sorry. So
Wait,
when you roll it, you roll
I'll
it.
just
You roll
roll.
the d4. Yeah.
Okay, and then roll a
And
d4
then
as
roll
well.
a d4. Yes.
Uh,
So
14.
14.
Yeah, so you will only take you'll take half as much damage on successful throw. So I still got to roll for
Okay.
2d10s.
Mhm. So you'll take half of it.
You'll take half of it. So you'll take only 4 damage.
There
Okay.
you go.
Oh god.
Start
I
of my
should've-
turn.
I should have
I'll-
noticed
Yes.
that.
That's totally. I should have communicated there. That's also my fault.
Yeah.
Cool. Start of my turn. I'll move Moonbeam onto Jeremiah. Now
Okay.
he has to do his Constitution saving throw.
Yes. That is a 10.
And so mine's 11. So
Oof.
he'll take
Jesus.
2d10 of radiant damage.
Nice.
That is
Big money, no whammies.
14.
Ooh. All right.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna turn to Avraf and be like, "How you holding up, bud?
Honestly, just a light tickle.
Do you actually mean that, or are you trying to act tough?"
No, I mean, I am tough, but no, it was just a light tickle.
Yeah, you
I
sure
think
about
your
that?
insult cut him a lot deeper.
I'm not talking to you.
She's not wrong though.
Look, I'm asking if you want me to give
Oh no.
some juice. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't need your stuff. man. I'm
Aw,
fine.
such camaraderie from such valiant heroes killing innocents.
Okay, I'm tired of this crap. All right, cool.
Wait, does any of us have animal speak? Like, anyone try to talk
Speak
to
with
Jeremiah?
animals.
Yeah.
Would that work?
You don't know. You haven't tried
I don't
it.
feel like I don't feel like risking. We're too far gone. We've already killed one of them. We've already killed one of them. And so he's trying to see if we're being morally right or not. We're here to save.
How
Sen's
honorable
sister.
of you, Paladin.
You know what? You know what? Just because I'm a paladin doesn't mean I have to. Yeah, I'm done arguing with you. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna just take my try and I'm gonna try to hit freaking blue over here.
No more threats to the person that offered you a nice meal.
I didn't eat anything. 25.
That hits.
Cool. And I will. I'll just let this one go, as is.
Okay.
That is 14 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe
Cool.
you should have added something to that one. Jesus.
Well, I still have one more action.
Yeah,
so.
you do. You do.
Cool. I'll go ahead and try to hit again. That's a 23.
Holy
Yes.
fuck.
God
Cool.
damn.
And now I'm gonna add on Divine Smite, just
Okay.
because I'm angry. I'm still two-handing, so we'll do that. So that is 9 plus 2d8. Boop boop. Slap a pow. So that's another 14 damage.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So,
So you have
I've
killed.
dealt.
You've killed Bluey.
Cool. That was 42 damage.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Oh man. Okay, cool. Well, that's all my actions. So I don't think I have anything else bonus action wise. Double check. Yeah, everything else requires an action. All right, cool. That's turn for me.
Okay. Sent, you're up next.
Okay. And he just takes this long sigh, constantly hearing fucking voices around him whispering at him and saying like insulting things. He's done. Another Toll the Dead on this fucker on Yellow
Keep in mind,
Jeremiah.
He's currently not on green, so, but we don't know it. Just a reminder.
He is currently on a blue one.
But you are on the only yellow, so who knows?
Wait, hold on. Have we faced Yellow Jeremiah before?
Yes.
He's green Jeremiah, but
He's green Jeremiah. Yeah.
Oh,
But he looked more yellow at first. So I called him Yellow Jeremiah.
well, this is green.
Yes. This is
There you
green.
go.
Heard.
I made it better
He-
for you.
Yeah, he has nothing he can really do like to shift him or move him or anything if he got up his face. So he's just he's not really able to hear like you guys talking about like what like just shifting and everything. So he's just been attacking. He's just been going. So Toll the Dead. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom 2. 12. Sorry. Wisdom 12.
10.
Yeah. So that'll be probably gonna do nothing, but yeah. That's 15.
He takes no damage.
Yep. He's just
All right.
yeah, he's just gonna just like look at it, see it did nothing, and then felt it. Finally realizing. And he's staying on this yellow platform. He thinks it's significant. He thinks it's something special. He's not moving.
Poor kitty.
You're next.
He's gonna cast Fireball.
Eh?
Oh shit.
Make a Dexterity saving throw.
I want to counter spell that.
Okay.
I want well, actually, is it
let's
third level or
see.
lower?
Let's see.
If it's higher than level 4, it has to make a
I believe you need to roll for a date. It
Yeah.
is a third level spell.
if it's third level or lower, it fails.
Okay, so you counter it
Yep.
successfully.
No fireball.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, no fireball. That's his turn.
Finger guns.
Avrith, you were up next. He just went to go cast fireball on you guys, just absolutely self-destruct on you, and it was countered.
Wait, he was sent to one of us, or?
That was
He
just
was
gonna
going to.
Yeah.
He was going to cast fireball
Yeah.
centered on himself.
Oh,
So it would have just been this
Damn.
entire section would have just
we know Sent that countered
exploded.
that then, yeah? Or like we saw that?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you just see
thanks for the
this.
save.
You just see this wisp of gold go on to Green Jeremiah, and it just stops the fireball.
That would have not been pretty. Can I grapple and pull Green Jeremiah down?
Yeah, like a reverse shove,
reverse
like
shove.
a pull.
I am like
Yeah.
bear hugging and pulling him or grabbing his
Yeah.
neck, whatever it is.
I'm game. Let's do it.
All right,
Same deal.
Same thing. Okay. What you got?
Oh, I got a 16. Damn it!
Whoa! Come here, boy. I am taking Jeremiah with me.
Yeah, you drag him down 1 square.
Cool. I will just hit.
Yep, you do not get advantage.
Okay. Can I add a fire rune to this attack before I do
You
it?
may.
Okay. And this, 1 second. It invokes fiery shackles. So it's a strength saving throw whenever I do it. Okay. I'm gonna just. There's too many things to do. First of all, let me see if I even hit.
Yes.
Okay, that hits.
Yes.
And that does not hit.
That does not hit.
So 1 hit. We'll do this. And then that's a 5. And then we'll do 1d6. 4, so 9. And then using this guy. 11.
Woo.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
And this is fiery shackles. So
Your fiery shackles appear and kill him.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead.
As he dies, and I forgot to mention, as the blue one died, the crystals below him turned black, and as the green one dies, the green squares become a mix of white and black. And as the room begins to shift into something new, we are going to take a quick 2-minute break just because my water's empty.
Sure.
So I want
Water's also empty.
to refill that and make sure that we can all stand up real quick and stretch our legs.
Sounds
But
good.
Stretchies.
let's make it quick.
Zeph not here. Zeph, you here?
I've been here.
No, that was me. You guys are waiting on me. Sorry. We're good.
Okay, so as we come back into the game, into the fold, you guys have just defeated the frogs, the 3 different kinds of frogs, and the floor, the gemstones began to change into black and white tiles.
Rephrasing, you've murdered Soul's friends. Her little
Yes.
buddies.
Yeah, they had families.
Hey, you sent them on us. Just saying.
Yeah, they attacked first.
No, they didn't.
They were imposing first.
That is true. They were imposing first, but they did not attack first. All right, so as the floor begins to change, the shadows around the field begin filling up the white and black squares on the ground. And from the sky, through the darkness, Soul lands on the ground and walks to one side of the room where the shadows are filling up. And people begin to appear. They don't look full of life. They look like lifeless. And Soul takes her place on one side of the board. And as these other beings come to form on the opposite end, you notice that there are openings, 4 of them.
Or the Harry Potter.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Sorry. I'm sending you something.
says-
Okay.
Go on, please continue.
She says, well, since you were so quick to dispose of perfectly innocent frogs, who, by the way, had wives and children and rich lives outside of that one battle where you seem to have some sort of gripe with the color of their skin.
It wasn't it wasn't anything like that.
You made it seem like that.
I just don't like the color yellow, and it was green. Thank you. I'm colorblind.
Oh, wow. Is Cyrus canon colorblind?
Now he is.
Damn, okay. All right. We just learned something new, guys.
All right. He will never learn green flame blade. Good to know. Color spray on him does nothing.
You know, Paladin, I'm very amused by the way the more you talk, the more awful things just fall from your mouth. It's almost fascinating.
So says
start
the
walking
walking,
over
talking
to Soul.
hypocrite.
Slowly walking to Soul.
You begin walking in her direction and you hit like an invisible wall. And the wall begins to start pushing you in the opposite direction towards the other side of the room.
If you're trying to come over here for jam tarts, I'm afraid you won't find any in this room.
We go back to the other room then. Well, guys, I mean, there's 4 spots, 4 of us. She took her place over there. It can only mean one thing.
I hope you're all familiar with the
All
dragon.
right, Dane, you're the pain or the pawn. I'm gonna run over.
Did you just say Dane's the pawn?
Yeah.
You know that.
Huh?
You know, Avraf. Technically, the pawn is the second strongest piece in the game. Assuming.
That's why I
you
said
know.
Dane. He's so handsome.
But Dane is also very
Wait,
squishy.
actually, I'm a prince. Hold up. Close to a king.
Oh, so you'd be willing to sacrifice someone as your pawn first?
No, we didn't say that.
Uh-huh. Tell me, what is
I
it?
didn't even get to finish my sentence, and yet here you are drawing conclusions. What I was going to say is, let's put somebody who can take a hit up front. A lot. And plus, Dane's a little hurt from the previous battle.
So
I
you
feel like I'm
expect
more hurt.
you expect your subjects to take the hits for you instead. That's very fascinating.
Stop twisting
I'm
my
learning a
words.
lot about you.
Twist my words all you want. I was going to place myself as the pawn.
My dearest Paladin, I'm twisting nothing. I'm simply inferring what you're telling me.
You know what assuming does? Makes an ass out of you and me, and I'm certainly not that much of an asshole.
Actually,
You did just
assuming
insult me in the past room. I mean,
assuming makes an ass out of you and Ming. Sorry to say.
Sent Dane, take your fucking positions. We're kicking our ass.
What do you want to be sent, Knight or a Rook?
Neither of us really move that much, do we?
Yeah, that's why I'm concerned why Avrith and Cyrus are in the positions they are.
Fine, I'll be a rook.
All right, I guess I'll take
More like
the Knight.
rookie.
This works. This works.
Avraf
Sure.
swap was sent.
ah.
You know what? That'll
You know, I'm a prince, you know, royalty, they say.
Hey, we're all technically royalty in some facet of our
Yeah, well,
countries.
I'm an actual prince.
Think, Avraf.
If I was
think.
if I was a different gender, I'd be next in line. So you know.
I'm seeing now why we had a little disagreement over food and why our meal was so spoiled. Is you're all spoiled yourselves, some form of nobility or royalty, and you all believe you yourselves better than others. It's all very illuminating.
There's more than meets the eyes, I tell you that much.
What's truly illuminating is how much of a
Don't
bitch
think
you
so.
are.
Sent
Wow,
just kind of
hey,
Sent
this
just kind of looks
she
over
gave
at
us
Soul.
food.
Sent just kind of just
Now
looks
she's
over at
trying
Soul
to kill us.
during this whole
Why-
thing.
But she was nice about it. So
Sent just continues to just stare daggers at Soul. I never said a word during that whole altercation, during any of these altercations, and I find myself lesser than a lot of people.
You might be
truth of
the
the
only
matter
one that I
is-
actually.
Avraf touches the room.
I don't care for power. Power matters little to me if it doesn't benefit others.
All
You're
right,
the only
Soul.
one I've really taken interest in. The paladin, however. Now, I hope you're all familiar with the fried bloody liver opening in
Oh.
chess. Or at least how to defend against it.
Well, I heard livers are good for you, so I mean, it can't be that bad.
Always thinking with your stomach there, aren't you?
Yeah, you know it.
Well,
All right. Are you guys familiar with chess? Because white goes first.
white moves first.
Yes.
Kind of. I know how the pieces move.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's most of what you need.
Cool. Do we
So
have
what's
to roll
the first
initiative
move?
here?
No, it's white and black.
Oh,
White goes
God.
first. It's chess.
Oh God.
All right.
Average,
going
you go
in,
to
boys.
you go to try and move, and you can't
Oh.
move from your square.
Oh fuck. All right, I'll go for. Actually, I can't seem to move.
Ah, you were trying a headstrong approach. Maybe the Queen's Gambit.
These are fancy words. I don't really know any of this. Well,
Let's
I don't.
Avarath,
Huh?
just have another pawn move instead.
Hey, you above me. Or
Not that
Chris,
one.
to the right. No. Okay. You below me. Move.
You tell him to move, and he does not move.
It didn't work.
Sent. You're the king. Command your pawn.
Good point. You in front of me, forward 2.
He moves.
Stupid fucking. Oh, I don't fucking mind. Stupid.
Avarath, think about who we are in this game.
Think about me. Food. That's
Think
all I
about
got.
murdering
I'm
this
gonna-
bitch. How about that? I don't care.
She gives us food. I'm not.
Listen to
murdering
what
anyone.
Sent is telling you to do.
He's already left himself vulnerable. Opening with the King's Pawn. Interesting. Queen's Pawn to E4. That's 2 steps forward.
He moves forward.
Hmm. I don't know the E's and stuff, so
Don't worry about it.
you
That's okay.
you
I'm being fancy.
go here.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Queen's Knight. To move forward in front of the Queen's Bishop.
Dane, follow him. Same place.
You got it. And Dan moves forward.
Okay. Queen's Knight. Forward to E5 in front of the Black Pawn.
Hmm. Queen's Knight. Move in front of the white pawn.
Okay.
King's Knight in front of the Rook Pawn.
Also, Shigo, just so you know, there is a point option, so you can make this red.
Oh.
If that's
You
if
can
that's
point.
easier for you. Yeah. On the left side, it's like the target.
Point.
When you go over its
Oh.
point. Yeah.
And
That's
for you,
fine.
Striker, I'll move
Thank
our
you.
pieces.
Thank you.
Okay. That makes it easier for me too.
Yes, exactly. So
Okay.
you can focus for Soul, I'll focus for Sent.
Gotcha.
And he is actually going to look over at his other party members, and the advice at all would be very much appreciated too.
There's a reason why I haven't said anything. I don't have any sort of head for chess.
Nor do I. I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants here. Anyways,
I mean, we can always try to get a rook out and play. So, top pawn up there. If he moves up 2, we can get a rook out and play.
Agreed. King's pawn forward 2.
Aggressive maneuvers. But will it pay off? Queen's bishop in front of the the black knight.
Y'all fuckers making me think here. Damn.
You can move me forward once, and that counters the bishop to be able to take the pawn for free, and then turn Dane. So you can have that as a defense.
That is true.
Do it, Everett. Move forward 1.
All right.
Ah.
And just so you know, I'm doing this on my own free will.
Sure you are.
Leaving your entire royal line open. Interesting. This black knight here. Yeah, there we go.
Also, just so I don't mess it up, a queen can move any which way, and king can only
Yes.
move one space around it, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
King can move
Just
any
make
way
sure.
except for the directions that a knight can, because knight moves in like a L-shaped formation.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that I didn't mix those up. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Queen's bishop move in front of the queen.
Question to DM.
Yes.
And are we able to use any of our spells at all during this game? Or are we strictly having to abide by traditional chess rules?
You haven't tried to do anything else.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Let me know if you're
Okay.
going to when it's on
Yep.
our turn. Yeah.
Sure.
I move to E2.
Who are you moving?
Queen. Me.
Oh, okay.
It is me.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of just glance around at his party at the moment for any advice or anything.
Let me try
Question
something.
to DM: am I still big?
You
we got
are
teleported here.
You are still large, yeah. You are a very large pawn.
Okay. But I don't have free will until the king advises me to.
Correct.
Okay.
He hears.
Sen, I know it sounds weird, but order me to punch in front of me.
Go ahead. Punch in front of yourself on the block.
Avrath will swing and just punch. Anything happen?
Nothing happens. You punch.
Fuck. Does my arm hit a barrier? Or does it just?
You were ordered to punch, you punch.
Okay, but it didn't hit any barrier or anything.
No.
Interesting. I wonder if can you command us outside of our roles? I mean, would you tell me to be a queen? Do I just transport into that?
I don't think that's exclusively how it works.
I mean, we're in a magic realm. Anything could
My-
work, right?
I mean, if you want to become the equivalent to a queen, just get to the other side of the board.
Well, that's a little difficult.
My thinking, and if we are able to, I could maybe order you to use your spells.
Well, I don't have any, so
So, question to you, Dashing.
Mhm.
Does Scent telling Avraf to punch count as our turn?
No.
It does
He did
Okay,
not
cool.
move. No, he did not move.
Cool. Scent, command me to use Misty Step to go forward 25 feet.
Use Misty Step. Go forward 25 feet, Cyrus. Does he do it?
He does.
Cool. Cast Misty Step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Oh, that answers my question.
Oh,
Good to know.
boy. I don't
Dane?
have any magic, so this is all you guys.
Bishop to this square here.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay.
Careful, Cyrus. You're in the line of sight for death.
Dane, do you want to test something?
Yeah, what do you got?
Cast magic missile on the bishop that was just moved.
Okay.
See if it works.
He attempts to cast magic missile, and it shoots off and it just explodes all around him. Like, oh jeez, oh my god.
Oh,
Maybe offensive magic doesn't work, and he's like ducking on the ground.
mobility works, but mobility works, but the actions don't. Okay.
Think about it like this. Dane's a knight. Dane can only attack what is within his attacking range. Same with everybody else. We can use movement
Dane
abilities.
can throw me. That's about all I can say.
Yeah, but I
So-
can't reach you, and he like reaches out his hand.
Well, I mean, if you get commanded, you could technically move right in front of me.
No, I can only move in a certain L formation. Well, yeah, I guess I could get in
We're
front
gonna
of you.
lose Cyrus if we keep bickering. We need to move Cyrus.
Tell me where to go. I can go to the complete opposite side of the board.
You know, if this was a professional chess match, your turn would be forfeit.
True.
Well, we aren't professionals. Where am I going?
Clearly.
It's either backwards or up.
In front of the bishop.
Okay. um. Like to move the bishop here.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's a rook's attacking range again?
It can move forward. It can move backwards. So you can go this way. You can go this
can go
way.
in
You can
any
go this way. This
line.
way.
No, I know,
This
but
is
like
a straight
for
line.
taking another piece, like
As long
I
as you
want-
run into it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah, you-
like
you can take that.
if you ran into him, you can take him.
just making sure. But I don't want to do that because then I'll die. Presumably.
Yes. So
The queen, I'd be in the
Oh,
queen's
yeah.
sights.
Yeah.
I was hoping that your brain wasn't as sharp as your tongue.
Technically, we could move the pawn up there and get a bishop. Then it would be a take, but that's too many rounds. I mean, again, we can try to Misty Step, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Keep
Or
in mind, I only have one more. I can't use Misty Step forever.
Or
Okay,
what's
right.
Dane's throwing ability called?
His face step.
Oh, face step. I mean, yeah, Dane could face step me, but that's about it.
Well, we also don't know the full extent of which he could perform an action. Once we move, that is considered our turn. We don't know if he's able to both move and cause somebody else to move. So we would need to take a whole turn to position him appropriately to make sure that he could move you. Because it seems as though the moment that a piece
Okay,
moves,
okay,
our
just do
turn's
something
over.
else then. This is too
I'm
much
just
brain.
making sure you understand.
Poor Everett.
You dumb.
Kane's rook for 2.
King's pawn to a4. Forward 2. Oh, actually, sorry, no, rook's pawn. I was looking at the wrong. That's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, so by the way, what happens when these pieces are captured per se?
Hey, Paladin, why don't you step forward and give an example for
You
the
know-
party?
You know, I'm done dignifying any sort of conversation with you.
Oh, but you're so fun
Yeah, and you're
and
not.
unwitted.
Sent, as far as we know, we've been on the defensive. I'm the farthest piece out.
Right.
There are other plays to be made. Just be careful of where the bishop is positioned as of right now.
I'm looking.
You could force that knight to move. If you put Cyrus right in front of him, upwards. He's gonna kind of point.
No, I can put there.
He's gonna point over here.
Right there.
If you put him there, it'll force the knight to have to move.
Move up 3, Cyrus.
Consider it done.
King's pawn forward 2.
Right.
Okay, well, there goes that plan.
King's rook down 1.
This pawn, let's put him there.
Let's see. You. Forward 1.
This bishop to the square.
Uh-oh.
Dane kind of just goes,
I see it.
Sent, move the rook. We'll lose it, but it's our only way that we can guarantee that Dane doesn't get got this round.
I'm looking.
Because if you move Dane, the queen dies.
I'm looking. Forward.
Bishop takes rook.
Oh.
And still you're met with the same problem, just delaying the inevitable. Really, I'd want you to be having your brains on for this game, but still, you're just disappointing me yet again.
Damn, she got us.
The queen can't pass through units through other pieces.
no, she cannot. No.
It's either we sacrifice Dane or we're the queen.
It's like, what? What is the implications of that?
Actually, can we perception check what happened to that rook that we just saw?
It disappeared
Completely?
completely.
Dane, maybe you'll get sent to the food room again.
Oh, Danny
Dane.
dear, they're gambling with your life. How do you
Dane.
feel about that? Do you feel very good about your conviction to join?
Don't let
these
her get in your
people?
head, okay? But we're putting out ideas here. Because
Well, yeah.
They're throwing out the idea of ending your life.
Enough!
No,
potentially,
we're
Dane.
not. Dane, remember, you have phase step. We can use that to our advantage.
Right.
can-
Right. Yep.
You can move. It effectively also increases your attack range as well.
wait,
Because if you were to move onto the same position as someone else, who's to say what might happen? It's our turn. If you were to phase step right into that bishop, it could be taken.
Couldn't you face step the bishop as well?
The problem is that Dane is a knight. He cannot move in that position. He can only move in L shapes.
Yeah.
Wait, so does his face step thing, can it reach out 10 feet or only 5 feet?
It is as far as he can reach, so he can only
Well,
reach 5 feet.
Okay,
Can he
so
face
that
step
wouldn't
himself
work.
to move differently?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
He can only face step himself within the Well, actually, you don't know. You haven't
No,
tested it.
Yeah,
So,
we didn't test face step.
yeah.
Hmm.
But as of right now, you have only seen it move within the confines of your
Yeah. how I
piece's
put it.
ability. Yeah.
Damn. Wait. I mean, if you couldn't Dane swap places with the pawn behind him? I mean,
Dane,
it's not the way it moves,
Yeah.
but you could face step.
try to use your face step to move this bishop here.
Oh,
You
Dane.
can't reach it though.
They're so eager to save the queen over an actual living, breathing person. Over. their
Are you able to
friends.
use your
Good at the
face steps, Dane?
psychological-
It feels like you see his hand start to glow up. Looks like I can use it to move, but I can't reach that bishop. He puts his hand out and he's like touching a wall.
Hmm,
Dane, my recommendation: swap with the pawn behind you.
try it.
It puts the bishop at risk for the pawn that we already have in the same row.
Try it.
All right.
Oh, let's go. That idea worked. That way, if they do take that, well, even if they don't. Oh, wait. Guys,
We're
If they take
fine.
your
We're
issue,
fine. We're fine.
Cyrus is in the line of fire. Wait, can it go? It can go backwards, can it?
Yeah, can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Does that count as our turn though? Since pieces moved.
Yeah.
Oh, Paladin.
We were looking at the wrong thing. She got us in 2 places.
No, we weren't. There was nothing I could do. I could only do one or the other.
Oh, Paladin. How does it feel? A quick word before you pass into the unknown. Any speech? Any.
Yeah, if you have
Words of
anything up
wisdom?
your sleeve, this is the time, Cyrus.
Would you like to say anything to your party that betrayed you? They didn't even care to look at where you were positioned on the board. You were so concerned with everybody else. You didn't even think of yourself.
That's
Any
just speaking
final
enough about my
words?
character, doesn't it? Go burn in whatever hell you belong in. I believe in you guys. I know
Oh.
that I'll be fine somehow.
Sweet Paladin. The hell I belong in is exactly this world already. And then she moves to take
Cyrus, if we don't see it, we'll come back for you.
And he disappears as the bishop moves onto him.
No way. Okay.
Does Cyrus make any
have an
sort of
idea.
does Cyrus make any sort of visual reaction to him being
The piece moves into his square, and before he even has a chance to have any facial recognition, he's absorbed by a white light.
Thank you.
All right. I have a stupid idea, guys. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm quite the costume artist. Fooled many people before. What if you command me to look like the queen? And maybe it tricks the game to be a queen. It's gonna kind of like say this towards Scent only, so maybe Soul doesn't hear it. Not that it would really matter, but
Try what you just told me.
maybe just
Do it.
command me to use a disguise kit and do the costume as a queen.
Try exactly what you just told me, with that like as
Okay.
loud as you can. No, because we have already communicated it Yeah.
Okay.
that way. So
Dashing?
yeah.
Yeah, make a performance check. We'll see how good this looks.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh!
Yeah, you just like
Yes.
you have this makeup and you have this like clothes that look like a dress, and you just throw all this stuff on, and it looks pretty convincing.
Oh my
But does it
God.
convince Soul?
This is true.
I mean, she watched you get dressed.
I mean,
like,
that's
right there,
yeah.
just
Well,
like
I mean,
change
well,
and
the
put makeup
game is
on.
the soul really controlling it. Who knows, you know? Okay.
You didn't move, so it doesn't matter. Queen's bishop, move here.
Wait, what?
You didn't move, so it didn't
Queen's
matter.
Bishop. Okay.
Queen's bishop here.
Yeah,
Cyrus.
it's like me.
Or Zev, please. Or I'll do
sorry,
it.
sorry.
I
What were we
suppose.
doing
You're
again?
good. You're good.
suppose.
You're good.
I got it. I got it.
I got distracted, guys. I was
You're good.
I got some. My bad.
You're good.
You might be in the abyss, but you're still controlling the weight.
You're still with us in spirit. Okay. Night to here.
Hmm.
Hold on.
It's a bait.
This may be stupid. I don't know quite yet. My brain doesn't go quite that far. But what if you sent me straight forward? Let's see if this disguise really works. We can take that pawn, and if that king doesn't move, I can take that king too. It's check, right?
Sure. Avaref as far forward as you can.
Oh, God.
Avra, if you take one step forward and then you stop moving.
Fuck! I got a D20 now! I just look like a queen.
You look very pretty.
You do look lovely.
Thanks. Damn it! It didn't
You
work.
didn't hear what Cyrus just said, but wherever
Right,
he is,
yeah.
if he's able to see this, he's like, he looked very pretty.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Right. Let's see.
Hmm.
This pawn here.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Why'd you guys put us through this sick fucking game?
Yeah, dude, none of us are chess players, man. God.
Get a party
That's
wipe on
the
the side
point.
quest.
Hey, giant man.
Hey.
I like your outfit. You'll have to tell me who
Oh, right, I
designed
am a giant queen. That doesn't matter. Well, thanks. He tries to say with like a feminine pose.
little hip hop, little
yeah.
little hand flick.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Yes. Our bishop can take that knight, actually. I don't see a way that it can be taken. So,
Hmm. Queen's bishop. Take out the king's knight.
bam, 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 bam.
That was what was actually happening. The bishop was just going bam, 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 bam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rook here. If you keep that dress on, maybe later we can have some more tea and some high tea together. If you're dressed that fancy.
Well, I mean, we have never had it before, so you know, I'm someone new. This pawn hasn't moved before, right?
No, it has. Because Dane's in
It
his own
swapped.
spot.
Yeah, it swapped with Dan.
Yeah.
Does it count as its first turn?
Not technically.
Okay, move this pawn here. Oh wait, yeah, move it here.
42. It works?
Sweet.
This isn't real chess, guys. Don't crucify us.
Fair.
You're leaving so much open for me. I'm forever grateful.
Wait.
Rook to c4. There you go.
You might. The bishop's gonna have to move anyways, so
Yes.
You might as well just kill the knight with it.
Mm-mm.
No? No, you could just move it, I guess. Yeah. It sucks 'cause we can't like say out loud strategizing because
I mean, that's whatever. Who cares?
That bishop either needs to be saved or I go say it's like kamikaze. Either one.
No, Sense just hand under his chin, just pondering this whole situation, just
Get
thinking.
it pondering.
Well,
I gotcha.
listen, if you sacrifice that bush up and kill that knight, it either has to take that bush up and it loses another bush up. We get 2 big units for 1.
Bishop.
Bush.
Bishop.
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 Yeah.
Bishop.
So it's up to you. I mean, we can take 2 big things or save it and hope for the best.
2 big things. What was the second one?
Well, so if this bishop takes this, they either have to take it, or it can do more damage, and, or we can just kill this one. So like this bishop is about to be fucked from this pawn, so this pawn has to move to live, or because if we put it here, they either forced to kill or it's forced to kill here.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Avra flexing the chest brain out here.
See, I would be giving more suggestions if I weren't disappeared.
It seems he put on a dress and suddenly his brain was released.
I got into the role now. He's gonna flip his hair.
Move here.
No, take the knight. Take the knight.
Mm-mm.
No? Oh. Okay.
Okay. Bishop takes pawn.
And the pawn will take the bishop.
Interesting maneuvers. Pawn moves forward 1 square.
Dane, move next to Avaref.
All right.
Hmm.
Hey, Avra.
Hey, Dane. It's kind of weird seeing our friend disappear into a white light, but guess we're forced to play anyways.
Yeah, that was a little concerning.
Right. Knight here. There we go.
So I punched last time. It didn't count as a turn. Sent. It didn't really count last time when I hit once. Can I try hitting the ground while I'm still big, at least?
Sure.
I just want to see if this crumbles.
Do it.
He's gonna just slam the ground.
You punch the ground and nothing happens.
Fuck. Can't hit my way out of it.
Oh yes, he did it again. I love it when the big man does that.
Hey, I trying things over here.
Excuse you? You mean a big?
And big women over here.
The big queen.
The queen. Shoot, what a predicament we are in.
I like the idea that Avrif is dressed as a queen for this entire encounter.
Not gonna get out of it now. You could move this pawn up one. It allows for futurity as well.
I want to say so many things, but I can't.
You become the chess whiz after you die.
No, I just I just can't say anything, otherwise it'll hint at shit.
Can Soul hear the tiny screams of Cyrus?
Off in the abyss, yes, you hear the tiny screams of Cyrus and the frustrations.
Quiet, you.
Actually,
I don't see anything else.
just question, can Sent hear Cyrus at all?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
Mhm.
Queen, here. In front of me.
Mm. Preparing your queen to lay down her life for you, Scent. Interesting.
If it must be done.
Wait, are both of our rooks gone?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I was one of the other rooks.
Yeah.
Queen's pawn, move up a square.
That bishop needs to move.
Hmm.
Question. Actually, nah. I'm gonna wait. I have an idea.
Okay.
Bishop here.
Knight here.
Avaref, take it.
Interesting. Okay.
How did that feel, big
Uh,
queen?
Well, I didn't really do anything. Just the light took them.
Mm-hmm. How do you think it'll feel when the light takes you?
Well, I mean, I'll be with my friends, so good as it will get.
Rook here. Make that threat a little bit more cemented.
You should probably send me forward. Oh,
No,
wait,
Dane, take the rook.
Dane,
Yeah, I got you.
my
Got
savior.
him. Yeah.
They only have one more big piece. No, they have two. Damn.
3.
Feeling like big damn heroes there.
Now, what is this gonna be, another spiel about killing innocent lives?
Rook here. No, lucky for you, these are all just stone statues. Imbued with the souls of the innocent doesn't matter though.
Hmm.
In whatever void Cyrus is, and he just goes, "What?"
Dane. Next to the bishop.
Yeah.
Pawn forward, one square.
Oh,
That's fine.
Hi.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Move above it.
All right.
Rook here.
We're fine.
I trust you.
They're putting their faith in you, King Scent.
Hmm.
You better hurry it up too. I can hear Avereth's tummy rumbling from over here.
listen, they're used to that. It's a problem.
Dane. Behind the bishop.
All right. Hey, Avrith.
Hey again. You having fun kind of moving around? You're like kind of teleporting a bit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
just, really getting a workout today.
I guess so.
King's Bishop up here.
See
I
it.
see a target in my sight.
I see it.
I can't move either.
I see it.
The pawn could go in front of me though,
Move.
or in the one head.
No, no. Pause.
Hmm?
If I move this pawn here, either the rook or the bishop will move. No matter what, we're going to lose one
I
of you.
mean, it'll kill. No, It'll kill the rook. It'll kill. I mean, if we move the pawn.
Hey,
the bishop
Avarith.
takes
Avarith.
that.
Avarith,
Yeah.
you'll survive this.
Okay.
Avarith, just listen to what I'm saying. If this pawn moves here, either that bishop will go here, or the rook will get this. And then if you kill this, whichever one goes here, the other one will kill you. No matter what, that will
At
happen.
least it takes it afterwards.
The
I'm willing,
on-
but do what you need.
The only other thing I can do is move the bishop here. Or, alternatively, no. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Pawn, move here.
Where are we going
Wait.
again? I'm sorry.
I got it. It's
Play
fine.
pawn forward
I got
one.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're good.
Rook takes pawn.
Rook one.
Bishop.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
The
I
bishop
was
will,
highlighted. I was highlighted on that bishop.
the bishop will take the rook.
Okay.
And bishop takes bishop.
Avarith, take the bishop.
Understood.
Good job, Avarith. See?
Thanks, man. Side by
Perfectly
side.
fine.
Oh, good.
Queen moves here.
Hmm,
A little scared again.
I'm alright. I know.
Actually, very scared again.
Hello, Everett.
Listen, we had a great bonding over food. This isn't the time to end that, is it? We could have great conversations, more conversations even. It doesn't have to end now, you know.
Well, I'm afraid that the only way this really ends is if you can see things my way. Unfortunately.
And what's your way?
Sent.
Magic for all, and to all, magic.
I never once gave my opinion on any of this. You just assumed what I was going to say. I never said
gonna
magic to
look
all,
back
or
at
magic to
Send.
none, or magic responsibly. You just took
And
what the
do
others
you
said.
believe? What do you believe, Kitty?
Magic should be out in the world, yes. However, it should not go out all at once. The overwhelming power sent to everybody will cause power disruption. It will cause people to want to seek more power and want to be further ahead in whatever ranks they're in. If we
Your
slowly...
methods are too slow, Kitty. People are dying now.
You're
Make
right.
your move.
You're right.
Send,
People are
put
dying
that
now.
queen above. If I die, at least take her with me. Make it a sacrifice. If you
Yeah.
put that queen up in on the front, if she takes me, she's dead too.
Move here. Queen.
Dane, I hope I don't have to say goodbye for right now. You know, I really never thought of dying before. Is it just a white light, you think?
You did already
Maybe
die
there's
once,
food
bud.
there.
Buddy,
Yes,
you did
Dane.
die once before. Huh?
I guess so.
Yes, Dane. What happens when people die? Do you know? Have you any idea?
Well, I've never died.
Pain and
I've-
suffering happens to a person when they're dying a horrific death. Pawn forward 1 square. Moves it closer to Dane.
Seems rather pointed question. I have no clue what happens when people die. I've only seen Avarith do it once, and I brought him back pretty quickly.
I didn't really have time to see anything. It just kind of was blank.
So you had the power of resurrection, and you brought back a friend.
No, it wasn't really
Well,
resurrection. it was
yeah, he's pretty
time,
important to
you
me,
know.
and I can revert. Chronos with time, and it not easy to manipulate time, but it's something that I do.
Now, Solstice's demeanor seems to change a lot, and she seems to almost falter in her resolve a bit. Seems to get a little bit snap a bit almost. And from this aggression, she takes Avarith She's throwing caution to the wind.
Oh no.
Okay.
And with that, she says, "How noble of you, Dane."
Avra?
Hey Cyrus, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, you just
bro.
appear in this like other realm, and Cyrus is just kind of floating there.
It's kind of
Hi.
empty here, huh? You've been floating this whole time.
Just shut up. Let's watch. We don't have
Okay.
much else to do.
Make your move, Scent.
You speak too much.
Boom, 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 boom. And you
See,
take her
now
out.
you're here with us. We could have just had food or a conversation up there. Where do you lead in now, huh?
Avrath, we're
She's not
beyond
there.
making peace.
Man.
She is not there to talk to.
Oh, damn.
And as you take her, the field goes dark. And it lights up on a wood floor, all four of you standing next to each other.
Whoa.
The
Okay, space. I can actually stand.
the
Okay.
darkness abiding in that similar room that you first appeared in. The darkness leading off into the abyss from each side, no walls. Soul is still standing, well, roughly where you saw her originally when she was eating at her table.
Avrath is going to slowly take off his costume.
No, keep it on. It looks
I'm
good.
not going to wear this. It's embarrassing.
Shut up. You decided to put it on.
I.
Fighting it.
Yeah.
You're still giant.
Yeah.
Well,
Now I'll be very quick to not be giant.
well, since we're slipping into something a bit more comfortable, and Soul's hand moves to a sash around her, and she starts to unfasten it, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, her sash turns into a chain sickle weapon. Yay!
Nice. All right. Everybody go ahead, roll initiative.
Can I just say, you guys only used your spells like once after, we talked about it. I think we could have been your sooner.
I have no
had you-
spells.
I'm talking about Dane. He has his base step. If you could use it more.
Hmm.
In that case, I'll rescind my thing, but that's not the point.
Okay. I don't know.
Can I very quickly? Because you said it was a like, is it abyss around us, or is it just dark?
It's darkness.
Can I put on my goggles of night and
Mhm.
look behind me?
You go ahead, throw on your goggles of night, and look behind you, and you see the long tail as you follow it around, leaning out of the darkness behind Soul, the massive platinum dragon.
Guys, you know that thing we saw earlier before the whole thing went to gems?
It's
I'm gonna
right there,
point
isn't it?
at Soul.
Mm-hmm.
She's the dragon. All you see is these stupid googly eye like things on him.
As the dragon starts to come out of the darkness behind Soul, you can all see him now. And he says, "We and I are the same, but different."
Oh, sorry for messing that up. So like scratch his head. I will unequip the goggles of night.
Well,
All right, initiative.
You,
Hold up.
DM.
Yes.
Does this darkness obstruct any of our other like viewing, anything like that, or is it like is it dim enough where we can make out Soul and like the dragon when he poked his head out? Or
Yeah, you can see her. She's standing in the light.
Actually, no, maybe I will keep those on. Never mind.
He like leaned out of the darkness
Okay.
to like be behind her.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
But he's like, his head is here and his tail just like wrapped around, like his entire body, like wrapped around half of the in the darkness.
He's massive, guys. Like, you can see, like, you can just watch Avarath's eye line trace the whole thing. Very big.
Soul roll initiative.
oh, What's the button?
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle where it says initiative. You can just
Next
press
to your
that
AC.
that number.
Like plus
Next
0
AC.
or whatever it is.
So,
Do you see where it says initiative next to your
Oh,
armor
yeah,
class?
yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
I get you.
Okay.
Gravy.
All right. Top of the initiative, Avrith.
Again, I'm out of giant form by now, yes?
You are. Yes.
Okay. You know what, actually? All right, Soul. Last time you said we killed innocent things. Things that didn't attack us, and you were right on that. They didn't. Although you really made it seem like they were going to eat us. Is this another one of those moments? Can we talk, or are you really set on this?
I don't know. Can we talk? Because it seems to me that there's no going back from this point, to be honest. You've already slain my friends. You've already beaten me at chess. You ruined my food.
Hey, you
Well, I
did
mean,
that
you
yourself.
flung that, yeah.
Yeah, that's on you. That's
Well, the
not us.
polite dinner conversation was quite interrupted. And I don't really see a point in conversing with you further. Although some of you intrigue me, quite frankly, some of you vex me deeply. And it has come to my attention that it is time for your journeys to end here with me on this night.
Your
I really
impatience.
don't see a way
Can
around
I
it.
roll a perception check to see past the dragon, or is the dragon too big to see
The
past?
dragon is too big to see past.
Okay.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Did Dane give his opinion at all during that whole debacle at the
He
beginning?
did not.
So your
The
impatience.
only
Hmm.
opinions Dane has given are the questions she has asked him directly.
Yeah, I was very outspoken, and Avraf piped in at once.
Yeah, Sen's just gonna just glare at Soul. Your impatience and your brashness to start combat with us caused half of us to not give even a glimpse of opinion.
I don't care about some of your opinions on certain matters. Certain people in your party, I know exactly where they stand.
But they
and that
don't
is
speak
all
for
I need
us.
to know.
They don't speak for the rest of us.
And
Don't-
just
I don't
because
think she
one thought-
cares at this point.
Hey, let us have our moment. Just because I say one thing does not mean that I'm set in stone. My thoughts may be my thoughts in that moment, but that does not mean I'm open to change. I believe what I believe here and now. And what I said I do believe in, but you are asking one of the most complicated questions that has no direct right answer. Yet
The
you
answer is
assume-
simple. It's simple. Why let people die? Why let suffering happen when you could save people? Some of you have let on that you know how to reverse death's clock, and yet I know people who have suffered great atrocities and died senselessly, and they have been saved by nothing and no one, and you have stood by and done what? Fought to stop this magic from coming into this world? Enough.
And you
What's
think
to stop senseless death? Even with magic. Senseless death will exist no matter what. It is a force of which we have no direct control over. You're just
Oh,
throwing a
how
temper tantrum.
philosophical, Cyrus. Paladin.
the reason we're here is to make a step forward to use this magic for good, not just for
Technically, we
saving
are
my
trying
sister.
to save a life.
We're trying to save more than just one life. That person,
We're trying
the
to
person I'm
save-
trying to save, is my better half. The half that could make better decisions.
Your sister.
My better half.
Funny that. If only someone had come to save all those dying people.
And what if we were to save you? What if we were to bring you
Silently
back?
behind
What
this,
if we
I'm
were?
gonna cast Twilight Spear. You keep talking.
What's a Twilight Spear?
In 60-foot radius, it kind of like soothes everyone.
Oh, okay. I thought.
It is.
Oh,
It is your turn
spear.
in combat. Yeah.
that's
thought
why
you-
I'm
I
gonna
thought
kind of
you
like.
I thought you said spear.
Oh, no, yeah, sphere.
Oh, sphere.
You
Sphere,
sounded like you said
not
spear
spear.
before.
Oh, sphere. No, sorry, Twilight Sphere. Yeah, which is a 60-foot radius, which is 5, 10, 15, 20. And I want to make sure Soul's in it.
It'll encapsulate all
Oh.
of us.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there is actually a ruler now. Zane.
You're
Yeah.
so
There's
right.
above
Oh,
the
it is?
point.
Okay.
There's a ruler.
Wow, it
It's-
covers
she's
this whole
42
room.
feet
Never
away
mind.
from you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Twilight Sphere, and I want to perceive what happens after I do that.
Okay.
Does Soul's any demeanor change if she's under anything?
Please
spells or
read
anything.
Twilight Sphere for me again.
Twilight Sphere. Do we read the whole thing, or? As an action, you create a sphere of soothing twilight around you. The dimly lit sphere has a radius of 60 feet and moves towards you for a minute. Every 6 seconds, anyone in the sphere could gain additional fortitude, or stop being frightened or charmed. That's what I'm going after. I want to see if anything, if maybe Soul is under something, some kind of spell. Maybe this dragon has something
Okay.
on them.
Yeah, so you let that loose, and all of you feel it wash over you, this calm, cooling effect. Nothing happens, seemingly.
Nothing. Okay.
Avraf, I think
Hey.
we're beyond words at this point. We need to
Wow.
prove how we feel with our actions.
I mean, if you think about it, we're about to use magic to kill, which is the opposite.
Who's to say
of-
we're about to kill?
Well, hurt's not good. I mean, she's not wrong on her points, but doesn't seem like she's facing down either.
She's so caught up in her own self-toiling beliefs. She's been hurting for a long
Self.
time.
Self-toiling. All I've ever been is a servant to the people, to the common folk, to regular, average people of the world. My wants, my needs are not selfish.
Then help us
What have
understand.
you to say of your own?
The times have changed. We don't know how long you've been in here, but it clearly seems you've been in here longer than we can even comprehend.
Do you even know about the peace order? I mean, it's been years now with the peace around all the kingdoms.
Like
Who's to
300
say you're
years of
from-
peace.
Yeah.
I know of
The
the
world-
peace order. I know of the peace order. I know of Efferensian ideals to make the world collectively better. I know that that has come from my people and that has influenced the world over. All I want is to influence the world further. But here stands a select few of you who have kept magic to yourselves when people around you, people who you know, who you love, have died.
We have no choice
in
keeping it
you
away,
to that,
keeping it to ourselves.
Dane?
We can't use it outside of these worlds. We have no ability to. We're trying to do something to make it so that this magic can be used. But if we were to just send it all into a giant burst to everybody, wars will break out. Fires will be raged. Fucking whatever the fuck, the skies will fall because of all of this abuse of magic. We're trying to take it in to a small trickle, slowly through. Yes, people will die slowly because of be it natural reasons or whatever happens via war. However, if we were to take this and slowly integrate it, it may take 100 years, it may take 200, 300, who knows? But doing this, bringing this sort of amazement into the world slowly will be better for future generations. May not be for us, may not be for our sons and daughters and so on, but it will be better. Just not yet.
Avraf's going to take a few steps forward. Listen, we all have our points. We're all defending what we need, but it's not all for bad, you know?
Do you think we even asked for these powers? We didn't. We led as normal lives as we could, and then we were dragged into something greater than we could possibly ever
Avraf's turn is
imagine.
over.
Something greater
He's in a
than you
hold
can
action.
possibly imagine. How interesting, how fascinating, how impressive that you were the chosen ones to lead this world to a revolution of magic. And you are the ones that hold life and death in your hands. And yet, Dane, you allowed your family to die around you, left your sister alone.
What? Huh?
For what?
I don't have a sister. What? Huh?
Can she try to attack Dane? I know the initiative has been rolled, but can she? Is there any
Ooh, dramatic effect. Oh.
for the drama?
I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah, she's lunging for Dane.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Her sickle just kind of let's do what's the fancy move?
The restrained attack.
The restrained attack with the
range.
divine
yeah.
smite.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. What? But where's
So it's the hit DC, the hit / DC next to your sickle on your actions tab.
action step on my sickle. Okay. Oh yes. Gotcha.
+10?
Yeah.
Nice.
So go ahead, roll damage.
Roll damage.
The one next to it. Yeah.
Yeah, the one right next to it.
Oof.
All right, Dane
I'm
takes
doing it.
10.
Dane,
And then
you didn't tell us about any
what-
family.
What level divine smite do you want to cast this at?
Let's just do one.
Okay, so roll 2d8.
roll 2d8.
Oh my
This-
god.
Bing bong.
Oh. Damn.
As she launches this sickle and it wraps around Dane, striking him in as the sickle sticks into his chest. As you see divine energy light up the chain as it hits him, wrapping around, and he is restrained currently.
Of course, he didn't mention any family. What does he care about his family?
He's-
It's just me and my mom. What are you talking about? Ugh.
It is now, Dane. It is now after father died, gasping, and Cain died from the illnesses in the mines.
How do you even know about him? Ugh.
I mean, Dane, is it possible you're the same thing as Scent? You don't know about your own people? Avrad's gonna look torn between both Soul and Dane.
All right, Cyrus, it is your turn.
Before I do anything, I'm going to look to Avrath, and I'm going to say, Avrath, look what she did to Dane. I think it's beyond trying to make peace. If we want to even try to save Dane's life, we need to fight. I know you want to try and make peace. Lord knows I would too, but we are too far gone and she is too far down her own delusions to even think about stopping now. We have to fight for our own sake.
Do
And not
what
just our
you
own.
Need to do then. You make that action.
I'm gonna move. Question: how is Dane restrained? Like, does Dane have to break free, or could I break him free?
There is a chain that is wrapped around him, and the sickle is like lodged into his chest.
Okay, so could I try and like dislodge it to unrestrain him?
You can certainly try.
Okay, what kind of check would that be?
It would be the assist action, like an
Okay.
yeah, an assist. So when Dane does his roll to try and get free, you would give him advantage.
Where is the assist?
Oh, it's help.
Help. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
it-
help. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's under all of your
Okay.
attacks. It says actions and combat. If you just
Yeah,
click
yeah,
on
yeah,
help
yeah.
itself.
I just didn't see assist. That's
Yeah.
what that was.
Sorry, that was on me. I was thinking
No, you're
assist
fine.
when it's help. Yeah. Same difference.
Creature you get advantage on the next ability check that makes it perform the task you are helping with, provided it makes the check before the start of next turn. Alternately, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you, faint, distracted targets of it. Okay, cool. So that basically just means I give up my entire turn.
Yeah, you're giving up your turn to help Dane get free of the chain.
Okay.
Well, you're giving up your action, I think. I think it's just your
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
If you have a bonus action, you can use your bonus action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10. I'm gonna move in front of Dane, and
Okay.
I'm going to help him.
Okay.
But with my bonus action, I'm going to kind of forcefully at this point, since I'm sure he can't. I'm going to shove a potion of greater healing down.
You
his throat.
cannot.
I can't. Oh shit! I have to give
Bonus action for you to take a potion. It is
And
your
actually
action defeated
give-
somebody else. Yep.
Fuck. Okay, then. At that point, okay, sorry. I'm going to, instead of helping him, I'm just gonna use all of my lay on hands pool to heal him for 25 HP.
Oh. Boom.
So he's
Alright.
25 HP healthier because
Nice.
I don't want him hurting. And then, do I really want to do that? Fuck it, I'm pissed. I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and I'm gonna go 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right next to Solstice. And that's my turn.
All right. Dane is up next. He is restrained, so he is going to try and break free, which is a strength check. And the DC is 8 plus your strength modifier. It's not going to work. He rolled a 5. So Dane is not going to be able to get free.
Okay.
All right. Up next is Scent.
Question to DM,
Yes.
because we never talked about this. Anti-up is only for the sword, correct?
You haven't tried it for anything else.
Very good point. He is gonna move right in her line of sight, and he's gonna use Fortuna to use a platinum bullet. Does a 13 hit you, Soul?
AC is.
Yeah,
Oh.
your armor class.
No.
Okay.
It does not. No.
I just love no.
Maybe. You just see this
No.
platinum bullet whiz by your head. Mm.
All right.
And he's going to shift his hex over to you as well. And make
Okay,
you,
what are you hexing?
let's do disadvantage on wisdom.
Okay. So just for clarification, you would have disadvantage on wisdom-based ability checks. All right.
And he's just going to just
All
load
right.
another platinum bullet in.
Soul, you are up next.
Okay.
You do have Dane grappled.
I do. What's
So, I will say, because you have him grappled and the sickle is already jabbed in, you can try and pull the chain, and doing so, like, try and do some damage with him, the sickle. It would be a roll to hit to just, like, do that, but I will allow that.
oh
If you want to keep attacking Dane. Or you can dislodge it and re-pull your weapon back to you, which is a free action.
or I have a hand free.
You do have a hand free.
And Cyrus, is Cyrus in touching distance?
He's 10 feet technically.
10.
Because I'm diagonally away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a human.
You can move forward though if you want to get next to him.
Okay.
You can move here or you can move here.
It's just chess again.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. So this is a touch,
Mm-hmm.
and is this? No, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. Right. Silly Billy. I can point a 60-foot radius. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. And that's. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
With my free hand, I point at Cyrus, and I use command, and I say, "On your knees, paladin." And beg.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the DC save on your command spell?
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom, and then there should be a number underneath it, like on your spell list. It should be under like the hit DC line.
Oh, yeah, 13.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, Cyrus.
That's an 11.
You
Ooh.
fail.
Oh. On
So
your knees, paladin.
on your turn, Cyrus, all you can do is follow that command.
Understood.
Okay. You still have your bonus action, Soul. So you can do a bonus action of any kind that you want, or don't forget to your sash sickle with the restrained. You can use your bonus action to pull Dane towards you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab him and yank him a little bit.
Okay.
Give him a little tug.
I would also
Yeah,
like to
sorry.
mention, I think the spear, anyone can roll a 1d6 to like gain additional temporary hit points every 6 seconds, which I think is every 1 turn.
Yes.
So
No.
it
That's
says plus your cleric level, which I don't know what that means.
Yeah, don't worry about that because you're not a cleric.
So everyone can roll a 1d6 every time to gain temporary HP.
I think I meant to put your fighter level, but I think I was talking to somebody about clerics when I was writing it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we should be doing that to add temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So cool. Should we just roll this to self or just roll them to everybody?
I guess just roll for self.
Yeah.
Don't like clutter.
Or
man.
actually, sorry, Avrith, you roll,
Yeah.
and then everybody gets that.
Oh, okay.
Everyone gets
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
So is it plus my fighter level? So is it plus 5?
Yeah. Yes.
So 7?
Yes.
Got it.
Trying to see how far you can pull them.
Good look at that though.
I think it's.
And we just click on HP and then add temp HP.
There's temp to
do
the
that,
right.
Yeah, you just add 7 to the temp.
You know, I'll say that I'll allow you. How far do you want to pull, Dane?
Just a little nudge.
Like 10 feet? Yeah, 5-10 feet.
Yeah, about it's near send.
Boom, boom. You pull them. Easy.
Question real quick on the temporary
Yes.
HP. When we just go do temp HP and then we just put the number we got extra, or like our
Yep.
total temporary. Okay, cool.
No, you just put like 7.
Okay, cool. So,
So that
how much
gets hit
HP
first.
did we get?
Yes, that gets subtracted first. 7 gets
Alright.
subtracted first. Yep.
All right, so we all have 7 extra temporary HP.
Yes.
And I think it resets every time I roll, so I don't roll
Yes.
unless we need to.
It does. It resets every round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the temporary HP
Every
is
6
only
seconds.
worth 1 turn.
Yeah. Every
Ooh.
6 seconds it
Gotcha.
resets. Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah, so next turn, which I
Roll
think is
again.
yours. Yeah.
Which is right now.
Oh, hello again. Hi, everyone. Okay. Dash is an action, yes.
Yes.
Because I think, let's see here. It's 10, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll need a dash to get next to her then, yeah?
Yep. That's if you want. That's if you want to get to next through that turn. You can. I believe you can use a bonus action to jump if you want.
Oh, does that work?
I believe if you have that ability to do that.
I'm not sure.
pull up
I've
your
never
sheet.
seen it.
You have 30 feet of movement?
I have 30.
Yeah. So if
Oh.
you jump, it is. I believe it is based on your strength stat because you are a fighter. Yeah. So as long as you have 10 feet of 10 feet of movement with a running start, you can jump 3 plus your strength mod. So if you so if you want to run like 25 feet or whatever and then jump, you can jump an extra 3 feet plus your strength mod.
I'll do that, and then I'll jump here.
Okay.
That's gonna be max movement.
Okay.
And then I have one action left, right?
You have your entire action because it's a bonus action to jump.
Can I?
What do you want to do?
Can I try to grapple and use some of the rope that I have?
So okay.
50 I have so. I don't know if I can use rope that way.
Yeah. You want to hog tie her?
Can I try?
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So so you can definitely do that. So it's going to be your athletics versus
Okay.
her athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Sol, you can choose which one you want to roll.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yes,
Ooh,
choose
okay.
the higher number. I believe if there is an A there, you get advantage.
Yeah. So I click on the.
You right click on it and then click advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with advantage.
What does proficiency in a certain thing do? Anything?
It's plus 4,
Oh,
plus 3.
You got a natural 20.
Wow.
you're kidding.
Can I do something cool with
Yeah,
that?
what do you wanna do?
Can I do? I don't know.
Yeah, flavor it up. Flavor it up.
So what? He just tried to hog tie me.
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much. Yeah.
I just turn and look at him and I just go, later, baby.
Oh my
Man.
god.
I'm gonna drop the rope at my feet.
Later, baby. After dessert.
God.
I wasn't trying to do. Okay, he's gonna scratch his head.
And to answer your question, Avaref, proficiency, it adds your proficiency bonus to whatever it is. So next to your walking speed, you
Oh.
add that plus whatever to whatever you have
So it
proficiency in.
automatically does it though, right?
Yeah, you can see it's like
okay,
additional
heard.
compared to other things that you don't have proficiency in.
Heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heard. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I will. I think I have one more. I'll just hold action or hold attack.
What are you holding for?
In defense. Thing? Or just hold
no.
attack. No.
What are you holding your attack for? Like, what's the trigger?
If I get attacked.
Okay, so you want to like counterpunch it. Okay,
Yeah. Count.
gotcha. All right, Cyrus, you're up next.
Well, I since I am forced to get on my knees, you'll see Cyrus just very forcefully get onto his knees against his will, then just kind of grimace and sneer at Solstice, and that's it.
Fun. That's right, Paladin. On the ground, groveling where
Oh.
you belong.
I'm gonna like look over Soul and just be like, I didn't know you were into that, Cyrus.
I didn't choose to be.
And he's just like forcing everything away.
I would
Oh.
stand up if I could, but
He's just,
because I'm
shrug my shoulders.
now's not the time to be a smartass.
Can Cyrus do anything else?
No, I
No.
can't.
That's his whole turn.
That's my whole
Yeah.
entire turn because I failed my
Um,
wisdom save throw.
So it is Dane's turn. Dane is going to make a strength check. So it is 8 plus your strength modifier. So what is the strength modifier number?
Strength.
Top left.
He did beat it. Yeah, he beat it. So he got out of it. He pulls the chain off of himself, and he's just, ow, that hurt.
That looked pleasant.
Not really.
Iris try to turn around and be like, I tried to help where I could by, laying my hand on you, but I'm
All
sure
good.
that was still painful.
I appreciate it. I think I separated a lung. All right,
Yeah, what else is new?
I'm coming. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to pull his scythe out and try to make an attack. 12 does not hit you. As he goes for a swing and says, I don't know what reservations you have about me, but they are clearly missing the mark. Swing and a miss.
And so are you. Who's next?
Alright.
It's
Sense turn now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please work. And he just moves back over here. Actually, that's gonna be his movement. He's gonna kind of get down on one knee as well, and like put his left arm on the bent knee, and then put his gun over it, and try one more time to fucking
it.
shoot
Let's go.
a platinum bullet.
Come on.
No,
go.
it doesn't fucking work because this gun is ass. And he puts it in his pocket, and he's just gonna use maddening hex, and you just deal 1 psychic damage.
No.
You just take 1 psychic damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's it. You just feel this like weird whisper in the back of your mind, and then it's just gone. You just take one point of damage.
Oh yeah, what's our new temporary HP, by the way, Avaraf?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
1.
6.
6.
Oh, 6, okay.
Yep.
Oh, because it's plus your level, got it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, just minus
All
1.
right. What would you like to do for the rest of your turn? You did Maddening Hex?
Yeah, that was
Right.
it.
Okay. Soul, you're up next.
Okay. So with her sickle back to her, can I do a thunderous smite? Does that wait? That yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How it works. Alright, thunderous smite at Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I give him the old one.
Give him a big whack. Yeah, do it.
Big whack. All right, what am I rolling here? This one.
Roll hit DC on your sickle.
DC. This guy.
Yeah, on your sickle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
No, that's damage. Yeah, on
That's-
your sickle
okay.
itself.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
That does not hit on the first one. So you do get 2 attacks per action, so you get to roll again.
Okay.
So roll again.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! I thought that was a natural 20. Yeah, it hits.
Almost. Okay. Yeah, hits.
So
just a little?
yes,
Right.
yeah, just a tad. Just so you are aware, you can stack regular divine smites on top of things like thunderous smite.
I do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
do you want to keep your 10 for thunderous smite?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage for your sickle.
Okay. Sickle.
Okay. So it's 10 from the
Thunderous
sickle, and then 10 from the thunderous smite. And then go ahead. What level are you casting your divine smite at?
I'll
can
use
cast
hit
up to-
gloves again. I can do one. I'll
Just the one? Okay, so roll 2d8s.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
8
Feel
more.
1, 2,
Jeez.
3.
That
Dane
is
just
literally everything I did.
recoils. You're like, what the hell was that?
And I can't intercept because I'm still on my knees, correct?
No, you cannot. And all of you, as she hits him, an ear-piercing sound goes out. Do you want to flavor this at all, Soul? Your thunderous smite. Do you want to flavor the sound or what happens?
Can I have a little bit of a, little tingle of the dragon roar or something?
Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah, you slam down on Dane's shoulder, and this ear-piercing dragon's roar rings through all of your ears. And Dane's shoulder is just gashed into,
Damn.
bleeding profusely, and he's just oh.
Shit. If only I wasn't stuck on my damn knees right now.
It's
I mean,
all
you
right.
healed them before, right? Should be fine.
It's all good. I can do something, I think. Averith, it's your go.
Okay. Now, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not the best at talking, and honestly, the more I hit things, the more bleedy they are, the more they like to talk. So, I'm sorry.
Punchy, punchy.
I was just gonna say, try to hit to roll here. Oh, and that one does not hit.
No,
Wait, is this a flying technically?
it is.
Oh,
Vantage, sir.
that one hits.
Does not. Nope.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, that doesn't hit either. We'll
No,
try
sir.
again. That doesn't
No,
hit either.
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I get one more, don't I? that 3 hits?
Yes, offhand attack. Yep.
Okay. Oh, finally.
Yes.
Actually, well,
Yes.
just to see if it's not 20, let's find out. No, it's not. Okay. I will smack 4. It's 3 damage.
Right in the back shoulder blade. Just
Just bite.
yeah.
You know,
Just a
starting
shoulder
to
massage,
tickle
you
a little
know?
back there.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get with the rope, so, I had to get somewhere close.
Don't you know a way to a woman's heart is through her stomach, Avareth?
That's way to my stomach, I tell you. Am I a woman? I guess I was a woman. I'm still a queen, actually.
Your Majesty.
Enough with the freaking flirting. We're trying to save our lives here.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you're on the floor, bud. So who's saving who? Huh,
It's your
shot.
go, Cyrus. It's your turn.
All right, I can move again now.
You
right?
can move again now. Yeah.
Okay, you see Cyrus, after feeling like this force of weight that was on him pushing him to his knees, he gets up, lifting his sword back up, and he's like, okay, now you've pissed me the hell off. Question, is it
Yes.
a bonus, is it going to take my action to throw a potion of greater healing to Dane?
You can toss it to him. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll give that to you for free. No, I'll give it to you
okay.
for free. Yeah.
Cool. I'm throwing a potion of greater healing to Dane. I'm like, here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I gotcha.
It's more so like handing it to him because I'm right next to him, but
Yeah.
Same difference. Cool. And then I'm going to. Oh, I'm still in ruler. Oops. I'm going to move up 1. Actually, no. I'm going to stay right here because I have the longbow of dawn.
Okay.
Thanks to my shenanigans.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attempt to hit pretty close with the longbow of dawn. But regardless, it's necessary. So I'm going to attempt to hit.
Yeah. Do it.
Boop. That does not hit.
No.
All right, well, let's try one more because I only have attacks. So, does that hit?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna take my last charge on the Dawn Sword or the Longbow Dawn to invoke one of my Dawn Sword flare strikes. Okay, so question for you here, Dashing. Since I'm using
Yes.
the longbow, would this technically be two-handed or one-handed for damage?
I'll say two-handed.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. All right, so it'll be two-handed for damage, and then I'm also going to invoke Divine Smite.
Okay.
I can do it. Could I stack 2 Divine Smites at the first level?
Yeah, you can do a first level or you can do a second level. You cannot stack 2 on first
Okay,
level.
that's what I was asking. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. We'll do one at the first level then.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Let me roll damage. So here's for my bow shot. So that is 12 damage there, and then we'll do the Dawn Sword Flare Strike, which would be 2d6 fire damage, which would be 7, and then 2d8 for radiant damage. And that is 11.
Okay. So you take the 19 from the... Yeah, you take 19 soul from the bow damage and the fire, and then you take half damage on the Divine Smite. So it 6 on the divine smite.
Okay.
Question: Why?
Yes.
Just unless it's privy information I'm privy to. Why does she get half damage on the divine smite?
You don't know.
Cool. Thank you. That's what I'm.
Good question.
Cool. So is there any sort of like visualization as to like why like the divine smite damage might not have
It just looks like it didn't do as much damage as you were hoping it would. It seems like she might be resistant of something to it.
Okay, cool. All right, so that was a total of actually 25 damage. Got it.
Okay.
Cool. Those you gave me the tossing the potion for free, so I don't really have any other bonus actions left to do. So I'll transfigure the Dawn Sword back into its traditional form and just be on the ready for whatever might come my way.
And you gave him a greater, correct?
Yes, potion of greater healing.
Okay. He's going to chug that down. 44 plus 4. Ooh. Jesus! Okay, 16. Nice.
Also, what's our new temporary HP? We should be.
Yeah. Zane.
Is
I
it my
also
turn?
forgot about that.
Just
No.
every
The temporary HP at the top of the round.
It is 10.
Ooh, okay.
Cool. How long does Twilight Sphere last for again?
10
So
turns.
it's 10 turns, yep.
Okay, cool.
And we're
How
on
many
turn
turns is-
4.
Around turn 4? Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. And then Dane is going to try and hit you with his scythe. He does not hit you with his scythe. And then it is going to be Sentimon. It is your turn.
Sense just frustrated at this point. He's putting that gun away, breaking out his sword. And you just see this glint of gold get thrown up in the air, Soul. And he just slices through it, casting Toll the Dead on you. I need you to make a Wisdom 12 saving throw for me.
And doesn't she currently have disadvantage on wisdom
She
saving throws?
does.
Only ability
Oh,
checks,
ability
not
checks.
saving
Ability checks,
throws.
never mind.
You are correct.
Yep.
Is it
Saving throw.
It's in that left box.
left box?
Next
left
to ability checks, top left.
Is it the? Do I click it?
Where it says like WIS, it's that.
Is that?
plus-
Yeah, you did
Yep,
it right.
right next to it. Yep.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
learning the.
No, you're good.
You take no damage, but you do take 1 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
Every bit counts.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Sen?
He is going to move 10, 20, 25.
Okay. And Soul, it is your turn.
Okay. What's this? Ooh. Is this in the radius? Ooh, okay. Okay, I might go for another okay, I think Soul does. Is this trying to work out what's an action, what's a bonus action? All right. Okay. So it's a bonus action. So she's very annoyed that Dane keeps getting healed.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly irking her more and more. And she ends up again. 1 second. I'm actually asking a question that
Oh, okay.
because I okay, so she's gonna do another I think level 2. She's gonna do level 2 Divine Smite and the level 2 Searing Smite.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She's
Alright.
a little she a little mad.
Oh, little. Okay. Continue.
just a little. She's a little sick of Dane being revived there. So, yeah, so she turbo buffs her weapon and then she takes a jolly good, like, swing right center mass or,
Okay.
yeah.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
that's- Roll to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely hits. So you're gonna roll your damage first.
What's our
the
temporary
sickle
HP, by
damage.
the way? Should probably ask that.
Still 10.
It was still 10.
Still-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So all right.
And then the
You roll 3d8s for your divine smite.
okie dokie.
To this, I'm also going to use interception to try and save Dane's life a little bit.
Jesus.
So is that all the damage calcs for this first hit?
Not yet.
Oh god.
And then the Searing Smite.
Yep. 7 more.
Okay. Alright.
Is that,
All right.
is
So that is it for the first hit.
that- okay. Well, it's
that's-
1d10 plus 3 minus to whatever Dane's damage is.
And also temporary health is 10, so.
Yeah.
So that is that's 13 less damage.
Okay. So that is
Good max
23
roll.
less
Oh.
damage. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's
Can
still.
I get can I perception of how Dane's looking?
He looks really hurt.
Oh.
I kind of
Um,
envisioning on this first hit, Cyrus is just trying to get in there. He sticks his shield out to try
Yeah.
and deflect it as best he can.
It deflects like into him a little more, but it like seems to slow down the strike. You still have another attack, Soul.
Oh, goody! Okay.
And I'm only allowed one reaction, correct?
You are.
Do da 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 da. No. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That's fun. Maybe I'll do that one. So Soul is preparing for the death of Dane. So she's
Jesus.
she's
Oh my
gonna
god!
toll the dead.
Okay. All right.
So scared for Dane.
Wisdom saving throw. A 10. That's a fail.
If this attack goes through, I will do something, but I need the attack to go through first.
Oh, it's going through at this point.
Yeah, it's going. It is. It is not traditional either. So what are you going to do?
I have Cloud Rune, and I'm going to redirect this attack to scent.
To scent?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's in the back. He's not getting hurt.
All right. Yeah. So you redirect the Toll the Dead sense of scent. Make a wisdom saving throw.
You're an asshole.
You have it to me! I have...
Actually, you know what? Valid.
You have wisdom.
17.
Solstice, Soul isn't even mad at that. She's just like, okay, they're gonna kill the rest of the party.
It's a 17 wisdom.
So take half damage.
That is a success. So it's no damage because it was a cantrip.
Yeah. Toll the Dead does no damage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Avrith, it is your turn.
Punchy time, buddy.
Yeah.
Roll 10 hit points.
Oh,
10
yep.
points.
What was it? A D6 good?
Yeah, D6.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. All right.
You mean 6?
I am casting Giant Smite again.
Yeah.
You know, this time is over. It's Big Queen time again. I'm just gonna start the shadow over Soul. If there's even light in this place, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like an opaque light.
Okay, there's gonna be shadow going over both Soul and Dane, and I am gonna look down at Soul. I am not sorry for what's to come, and I'm rolling to hit.
Do it.
Don't forget to roll at advantage.
Advantage.
Oh shit. Well, I'll hit 2. Is that hit 15 hit? No.
No.
Fuck, I roll again for that one. Okay, good. We got 1 hit.
Yes.
All right, rolling it. What the hell? No, not you, Google. All right, I'll just roll at advantage, and that does 2. Oh, not 20.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
that was a crit.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Aw.
And we
Well, that'd
get
be
another
great.
hit. That's 10, and then we get, what is it? Hold on.
You have an offhand. To remember, you
2d6.
crit on one of those, so make sure you double the dice on one of your giants.
I think he did.
Okay.
Added damage.
So this is Hex of 1, and then I'll double roll this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
10, 11,
And I don't have a
22.
bonus action because Giant Smite's a bonus action.
Yeah. So 22 damage, Soul.
22 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Oh.
Now, a little bit more than a massage now, huh? Those felt harder.
All right. Cyrus, it is your go.
Cool. Can you guess what I'm gonna start my turn off by doing? Handing a potion of healing to Dane.
I mean, I have potions. It's okay.
Okay, fine. I'll keep my potion. I'm trying to keep you alive.
I
damn it.
appreciate it.
Cool. Since this counts as an attack, I can do another attack after this. I am going to invoke Radiance of the Dawn, which
Okay.
I've only used like twice.
Yeah.
So to explain to you, so as an action, I'll present my Dawn Sword, and any magical darkness within 30 feet is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw, and you will take 2d10 plus my level on a failed saving throw, and if you succeed, it's half as much damage.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw, Soul.
DC 11.
This one?
Yeah, you're
And
perfectly
so you'll
good.
take half damage.
Okay. So how much was half?
I haven't rolled it yet, so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And this is radiant damage, yeah?
This is fire damage.
Fire damage, okay.
Yes, I made sure to check.
Okay.
So I think the calculation here is wrong because it says +2. It should be +5. Because it's plus my level. So
Yeah.
So
So
we'll just add 3 to whatever
Mhm.
this is. So that'd be 18. So you take 9 damage,
9. Right.
and then I will. I'll move up. I'll stay where I am, and I'll use the Javelin of Dawn this time, since Javelin's a throwing weapon, and attempt to make a hit from where I
Okay.
am. So that way I just don't leave Dane's side, because I'm scared for his life. Cool. And that is a 28.
Is that a not 20?
No, it's a 19.
Close.
Yeah.
You get a
Would you
plus
consider
9.
this? Would you consider this single-handed, considering it's a javelin?
You could do hand it.
Okay, cool. Well, two-handed then. Slap-a-pow! That is 13 damage.
Okay.
And then I will transfigure the Dawn Sword back into its original form, brandish my shield, stand my ground, and just stare daggers at you, not saying a word.
Okay.
And also, since Radiance of the Dawn invokes, it lightens up the area in a 30 feet radius, do we get to see more of the dragon?
You see more of the dragon, and you see sort of curled up towards the base of his body, the unconscious body of Senna.
Who sees this, though?
You can all see it. I mean, your back is to it,
My back's to it.
so you don't see it, but Dane and Cyrus can see her. She's like right over here.
So she's in the dragon's coil?
Yeah.
Scent
Scent.
just skips a breath when he sees her. Like his breathing just stops for a moment.
I'm gonna dart my eyes to Scent. You good, man? Did that attack hit too hard?
He doesn't respond.
Just-
Cyrus. Something's up with Scent.
It's because he sees his sister.
What do
It's
you...
behind you.
What? He's gonna, like, check his shoulder.
Yeah, you turn
How
and
do
look
we
and you
know?
see her. Yeah.
Because they look similar. They're twins, remember? Leonin. It's who we're here to get.
kitty. Maybe Soul has more pads. I don't know.
You
Avram, that is
essentially
incredibly dehumanizing.
you essentially
Well-
see a female version of Scent. Yeah.
Okay.
Longer
Yeah,
hair, more like feminine but still stronger figure.
Well,
But yeah, you see her.
let's wrap this up and
Alright.
go fight the big dragon. Whatever. Let's go. We finally found what we were
Dane-
looking for.
It is Dane's turn, and he looks at you, Soul, and he says, "Who are you? Like, you're so against me. You haven't even been hitting the others. What? I'm just confused. I mean, are you literally targeting me? Like, what is this?" He's
I wasn't
actively
gonna kill
drinking a
you.
potion. Oop,
She
rolled
rolls
one
her
too many.
eyes. I wasn't gonna kill you, you big baby. But you're gonna have to think harder on that, Dane.
You weren't gonna kill him. You practically almost killed him 3 times already.
That is true, though. She has only been going for him.
Why do you think I haven't left his side at this point?
If
I don't kill people that would be against the cause, you know.
Whose cause?
so, if you die here, if I die here, is this the end?
Who's to say, Dane? Who's to say? It was the end for quite a few people. They didn't get any second chances, so it would only be fitting for you, really.
Dang,
Sort of.
don't do
bites
anything
his lip.
stupid.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
You just don't.
Shit. He's gonna cast Face Step, and he is going to teleport over to Senna and just lunge onto her and grab hold of her. I got her.
Oh shit.
You're also next to a dragon and hurt.
It's fine.
Oh,
Temporary is it or temporary HP? Sorry to
You-
interrupt the RP. Is it? It's every 6 seconds, right?
Yes.
So it's every round
every
we should be
turn.
doing it.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
So we should be doing it again right now.
No, we did it at the
No,
top.
every
of the
my
round.
turn.
It's
So-
like,
Oh,
yeah.
All of our turns collectively is 6 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
is
bad. I
one,
thought.
Yeah.
I thought.
No.
My bad. I thought it was every single person's turn.
No,
was-
No.
no.
My bad. That's why I kept harping on about it.
every time
I'll
it comes
shut
back
up
to
now.
me.
Sorry.
Yeah, good.
All
Continue,
good.
RP.
I don't have extra. It doesn't say I have extra reach in Giant's Might, but I don't have anything. I guess. No. Okay.
No. Dane sort of just holding on to Senna and just says, I got her. I got her. How do we go?
Send you help him. We'll finish off Soul. I'm gonna look at Cyrus and kind of just give a straight nod.
He'll reciprocate, and when he is able to, he will attempt to do what he can to help.
Mm.
All right. Sent, you're up next.
Sense going to. He's gonna make his way up towards Dane, and upon getting next to Dane,
Yeah.
he's going to do a full 180, look back at Soul, and try one more time with Fortuna, with a platinum bullet, and he's gonna pump an ante up into it as well. It sat on 14 for so long in the corner of the fucking screen, and then went down to 4. You take 1 psychic damage. And that's his turn. That's all he's got.
All right.
Okay. So, Soul just looks kind of tired at this point, a little bit fed up, a little bit frustrated. Since Dane is now behind her, her eyes are kind of just fallen to the floor. And she puts her hands up at the air and she goes, okay, all right. You've proven your point. That's fair enough. That's enough for today, I think. And with one final bit of malice, she uses command again on the paladin to to make him kneel, and tells him to shut up. And then she essentially, the dragon and her kind of are enveloped in a flame, in this amber flame, and then she disappears from the realm.
Let me make my wisdom's throw.
Make your wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not shutting the fuck up
No.
at all.
You hear her yell that, and you're just like, nah.
Nah, I literally was like, nah, not this time. Command is nut.
And with that, she shatters the realm, and then everything around everyone fills with smoke.
Mhm.
And the last thing you hear as she disappears is she says, "Till next time," and she's gone.
And as the realm begins to shatter and you hear her say those words,
Just hold on tight to her.
all of you blip out of existence back into the office, and it is filled to the brim with smoke, and you hear a smashing of glass.
Wait, office like this, the place we
The-
before?
Yes,
Okay.
you are in
Yeah.
Zoomran's office once again, holding on to
Yeah, when Centier's
Cinna.
next time, he like jumps on with Dane to hold on to her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hold on to Senna with Dane, and the room, Zoomran's office, is filled with smoke. It is hard to breathe, but you hear the smashing of glass and somebody's footsteps quickly running away.
Are we too disoriented, or are we able to give shade?
You
I
go.
was massive.
You are no longer massive in the real
Yeah.
world.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, and I take it my hex is gone, so I can't feel her
It is
anymore.
gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
yeah. Are we too
yeah.
disoriented?
You can certainly try to run towards the window.
I will. Yes, run towards the window and or jump out the window if it is.
You make an athletics or acrobatics.
Can I follow suit as well?
Yes,
Since-
make an athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll make
Sent
athletics.
Hey,
essentially yanks Cinna away from
21.
Oh,
Dane
nice.
to
Yeah.
have him go follow.
Dane. So as the glass breaks, the kind of wind vacuum of Cyrus jumping out the window and Avrith eating shit trying to jump out the window.
Strapped on my own shoelace into my
Yeah.
costume. I wasn't used to it.
Yeah. Cyrus, when you jump out, you don't see anybody except the passing people in front of the guild hall, leaping out, and you don't see anybody running away. However, you tell Dane to go after her. And as the smoke clears, you see Dane's face, and there are tears falling from his eyes. And he looks at you, says, no.
Pet myself up. Dane?
He stands up, and
You remember something, don't you?
I need to leave.
I'm
He
going to
just
grab Dane's
starts
arms if I can.
like wobbling as he's walking towards the door.
Avrith, go.
He pushes you off of Avrith. No.
Dane, don't. We've
No.
been this far together. You can trust us.
No. And he just starts running, and he's like rubbing his face, and he just runs.
I'm gonna look down at Sen.
Yeah.
Cyrus is through a window. Dane's running away. You have your sister. Where am I going?
I'll tend to Cinna. Go after him. Go after Dane.
Okay. I'm running after Dane.
Yeah, so you can go ahead, run after Dane. Cyrus, what are you doing outside? You're trying to track Soul down?
Yeah. Initially, I since you said I didn't see anybody of note, can I make a perception check to see if any of the passerbys are perhaps walking a bit like staggeredly, as if they might be hurt, limping
Yeah.
a little bit?
Make a perception check.
Cool.
While he's making that roll, does everybody in the party now remember Cinna?
They do.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good to know.
Does a 14 tell me anything?
You see a footstep, a solid footstep in the ground leading in a direction towards the school.
I will follow that lead. I will start speed walking as best I can to not attract as much attention while not losing sight.
Okay. And with that chase in mind, and with the Dane and Avref chase in mind, Cinna being held by Sen in Zumran's office, we are way over time, so that is where we are going to end game tonight.
I blame the game of chess.
Honestly.
It was fun, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh god, we had to think for 40 minutes.
My brain hurt.
Can I tell them my method acting for that?
Yeah, go for it.
You guys, I studied openings for that.
Oh my god.
So I can kind of beat you a little. I could have
That
a
was
bit of
good.
fun.
You were saying all these crazy things. I was like, oh.
I've
I
heard
figured,
of that
either
shit,
you-
but yeah. I don't
I
know
was
how
like,
to play.
either you've played chess before and you're, very loosely doing this, or I'm like, okay, or you're just very educated, one of the two, and I'm intimidated because I do not play chess at all.
And that was exactly the effect. That was when I
God,
was
it
going
was so
for it.
funny.